Hey, some guy sent me an email about you, Artie, that, like, he said that in high school, you and some chick went to a bank and pretended to rob it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's true. I got arrested for attempted bank robbery. Me and my girlfriend at the time. And
I thought this was a goof.
No. This was like...
You were a mess.
Yeah, a bit of a mess. I think I might have told this on the air early on when I first came on the show. I think I told.
I didn't think I believed this. This is what the guy wrote. You and your girlfriend
thought
it would be funny to go up to a bank teller and hand him a note.
I did. My girlfriend was in the bank, and she had an account at the bank. We were like 17. I didn't even.
Right.
And on the back, my girlfriend was doing her business with another teller, and one of the other tellers was this chick who was kind of cute, and I was like looking at her, and to like flirt with her, I wrote on the back of a deposit slip a fake hold-up note, thinking she'd think it was funny.
What'd you write?
I wrote, I have a gun.
Fake? What's fake about that?
I wrote, I have a gun, put $50,000 into a bag. I remember it verbatim because a judge read it back to me 85 times in a funeral. Put $50,000 into a bag, turn around, count to 1,000, act casual.
Holy mackerel.
And then I signed my name, Artie Lange.
Right.
And I figured when she saw that, she'd think it was a joke. So I go up to her, I hand it to her. She turns like white.
And you handed this to?
A bank teller. A chick. So,
did you put your hand in your pocket or anything?
No, I was smiling when I gave it to her, you know? So she reads
what a douche.
So she reads the first line, I have a gun, and she just turns as pale as a human being could ever turn.
Oh, my God.
And she starts to go give me money. Now, what I don't realize is she stepped on the silent alarm.
Right.
And when I see her giving me money, I go, oh, I'm sorry. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. And she's like trembling. And I go, listen, sweetheart, it's a joke. I'm sorry. I grabbed the note, I crumpled it up, and I threw it in a garbage can.
Yeah.
My girlfriend had no idea what was going on. So she goes, what happened? I go, oh, nothing, forget it. So we get in her car. She drives me, we get in her car, she drives me back to my place. Now I'm in my backyard.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Right, that's what they called us. So,
was it in the paper and everything?
Oh, God, yeah. I'll bring in the article.
Oh, you have to.
So we, little do we know, we just missed an entire, like, barrage.
SWAT team.
A SWAT team. Because it says armed robbery, you know?
Right.
And we just missed with her mother's car. We drive away. She goes shopping. An hour later, I'm in my backyard playing wiffle ball with my buddies. And the phone rings in the garage, and I pick it up, and it's my girlfriend's sister, who's this really, like, loud Italian. She's, like, screaming at him. She goes, Artie, what did you do? The cops are at our house. They're talking to our mother. Where is Sue? Are drugs involved with this? She's screaming at me, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I finally figure it out. I got to go to the house. We have to surrender to the cops. They handcuffed me and my girlfriend.
Man, do you know how to make it?
What were you, like a senior in high school?
Yeah, I was like 17. So,
well, no wonder your parents just like didn't know what to do with you.
My girlfriend's father was this Italian guy right off the boat who I thought might have been like even a little connected or something. He was like looking at me like. He goes, when you rob a bank, you don't take my daughter. I'm like, I didn't try to rob a bank.
Yeah, like a dude.
They arrested us, and I explained that she had nothing to do with it. They let her off, and I spent the night in jail. And I begged them. I got the attempted bank robbery charge down to, like, just a misdemeanor.
How'd you do that? I mean, did you get a lawyer?
I told him it was only a joke. Yeah. Right. And I had to do...
Can you imagine if you were like a black kid? They would have thrown you in jail for 20 years. Dude, that would have been the end of you.
Well, I had to go to court with my grandfather, and man,
why your grandfather?
Because my old man fell in the meantime, and was in the hospital.
Now we know why. Son's an armed robber.
He's like sitting in the hospital with my father. My mother's crazy. I got to go to court for attempted bank robbery with my grandfather and a lawyer.
Oh my God!
The judge has the note. He goes,
"Did you get suspended from school?"
I had to go to. I didn't graduate. I didn't go to summer school.
All right.
That was another.
You were tied up.
Yeah, it was because of your jail sentence.
The judge has the note, and now it's juvenile court, and as a matter of fact, there's all black kids in the court like laughing at me because the judge is going, "Mr. Lange, let me read you something. You're the author of this. I have a gun. Put $50,000 into a bag. Turn around, count to 1,000." And he just embarrassed me and gave me like 50 hours community service.
What did you have to do for community service?
I had to go to the courthouse in Union County in Jersey and clean up like White Castle wrappers for like 2 weeks. And all my buddies knew where I was, so I'm cleaning up garbage on the front lawn of the courthouse. They would drive by and throw like McDonald's at me.
Meanwhile, you must have been like the coolest guy because you like did armed robbery.
Well, what happened was I thought everything was cool. I thought like my girlfriend's father's not mad because she had nothing to do with it. A week later, in the local paper, big headline, front page, it says, "Bank robbery. It was only a joke." Tell the whole story. I was only 17. They couldn't use my name. My girlfriend was 18.
Oh.
She's the only name they mentioned.
Oh.
It said, driving the getaway car. It said her name. Oh.
Did she break up with you afterward?
Yeah, she ended up.
Yeah, she's had it with you.
She went to college.
She didn't see a future with you.
No, she didn't see any sort of future.
She gave up bank robbing.
She's very nice.
What's she doing now?
She's a sweetheart. She's married with a few kids.
So maybe she's in the Symbionese Liberation Army.
She's really cool. We're still friendly. I hardly ever see her, but she's
cool.
She got over it. I got the article. Should I bring the article in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to try to dig it up.
Son of a bitch.
What in the world? I can't even imagine doing that. Why would you do that?
Because I was just
because he's insane.
I was a goof.
How many times you been arrested? Because you were arrested for coke. That was pretty serious. They must have looked on your record and seen that you'd done armed robbery.
Well, I was 17 when that happened, so it was. That's what I was arrested for. That's not what the charge.
Yeah, but they see you arrested for armed robbery, and then they catch you on coke. And
yeah, that doesn't look great.
Yeah.
I've been arrested in my life, including bar fights and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
A total of maybe like 10 times.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Problems. Shenanigans.
But I haven't been arrested in like 8 years.
Yeah, that's good.
For you.
Way to go.
He's reformed. The system is working.
I'm always like thinking like you're normal and you're not.
I am now. I was a little nuts when I was younger.
Yeah.
I calmed down.
Oh, that's cool. Give me $50,000. I have a gun. Where's the joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was, my joke writing skills weren't perfected yet.
I'm working with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄.
No wonder you relate.
Come here, mother.
I'm a little fascinated, Artie, so if you don't mind, so there's the coke arrest, there's the bank robbery arrest, and just tell me what the other 8 for. Were they all bar fights? Because I'm curious what else.
I'm counting, there's 2 DUIs.
I knew there was more to it.
And there was a bar. I got into a fight.
When were the DUIs?
The last one was in '93.
So does your mom get called every time you get a DUI?
I was actually driving. White Castle's always involved. I was driving to White Castle.
Because it was so important. Even though you were drunk, it was very important to get to White Castle.
Yeah, and it was in this little town in Jersey, and I spent the night in jail. My mother had to come pick me up for that one. That was brutal.
Poor mother.
That was brutal.
Yeah. Did she yell at you? Or
oh, God, like in front of the cops. And like screamed out, like, what are you doing? Like hitting me in the back of the head.
And at that time, you were like 25 years old, right?
I was 24, probably.
And what are some of the other arrests?
One other time, I got into an enormous food fight at a Burger King. And I threw like a Whopper with cheese at this kid, and it stuck to his face, and he had all that like crap on his face, and he came at me, and I started fighting him, and we went over the counter, and
oh my goodness,
that was on the Parkway in Bloomfield.
In Burger King.
In Burger King.
Wow.
And then so they arrested us for state troopers arrested us for that because it was on the Garden State Parkway. And the other time was a bar fight, a bouncer stop sign. You know what that is?
No.
You were trying to get in and he just put his arm out?
No. I was
That's a clothesline.
I was in the bar.
Oh, that's a Roman soldier helmet.
I was in the bar and a guy we started yelling at each other, and I threw a beer at this guy, and we started fighting. These two bouncers grabbed me and took me outside. And the one grabbed me. A stop sign is when they grab you on both sides of your hair and smash your nose into their knee.
Oh!
So that's what this guy did. He just like, bam, he hit me, and my nose like exploded, and it was all bloody and everything. And thank God my buddy Danny was a cop. He came out. They were going to arrest me, and he showed his badge. And they didn't arrest me. And he took me to the hospital. And I passed out in the emergency room, and I don't remember any of it. They stitched up my nose and stuff. And the funny thing about that was the next day, I had a job as a waiter at the time at this Mexican restaurant in Hoboken. And my sister got me the job, and I had to work lunch the next day. So it's like, and I go, Stace, I'm blowing off work. She goes, you can't. I got you this job. They're going to fire me. You know, it was like my second day of work. I was going to blow it off. So at 11 a.m., I go into work lunch after that happened. They patch up my nose. I'm taking an order for lunch from this, like, yuppie couple.
Right.
And the woman looks up at me to ask a question, and she just starts screaming. And I don't know what she's screaming at, and my nose was bleeding. While I was taking a lunch order, my nose started bleeding. The guy at the moon started called the manager. The guy who owned the joint was like, I don't know what he was. He was like kind of a shady guy. He took me in the back. He thought I was doing coke.
Right. So no, that was last week, sir.
He starts smacking me like Tony Soprano would smack like his nephew or something.
Meanwhile, your nose is bleeding.
Yeah, he's smacking me while my nose is bleeding, and he fired me. And I got fired the second day. And then
not a lot of success in those early years.
Wow.
No.
Well, a little shaky. Yes, Dominic.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know, that story about the bank, are you sure, Artie, your father wasn't hurt first?
No, my father fell a month later, but I had to go to court after that.
Because that sounds like you really meant to rob the bank, you know. As much as you sound like it was a joke now, but when you did it, you had to know what was going to occur.
No, I really thought I was just being, like, flirtatious with the chick behind her thing.
A note to a bank teller.
It's unbelievable. 3 DUIs, 2 armed robberies, and a partridge in a pear tree. Yes, Steve.
And a couple of bar fights to top it off.
Right. 5 DUIs, 4 bar fights, 3 punching cops,
Tearing up Burger King,
2 coke arrests, and 1 grand robbery.
Yeah, you know, so...
Hey, Steve, you're on the air.
What a DJ.
All right, go. Give me the list.
All right, this is a good one. It's called the Gary Soccer Mom game. All right?
This is a good one, actually.
All right, I'm going to tell you something, and if Gary did it in the last week, you guess Gary.
Okay.
If he didn't do it in the last week, you guess Soccer Mom, or you just say he didn't do it.
Okay.
All right.
Just say yes or no. Easy enough. Ready?
You want to play that one, or you want to play a homeless game? You want to play Gary versus Soccer Mom?
Let's do Gary.
All right, Gary versus Soccer Mom. I tell you what, how many questions are there?
Do as many as you want.
All right, I'm going to give this guy 5 questions. If he gets 3 right.
Right.
And if you get them wrong, don't cry like a bitch.
I won't.
I'm hanging up on you.
I love you, God. I wouldn't do that.
To purchase, oh, no, let me see. Here we are. You won, you have a chance at winning $500 cash for this.
I could use that.
Courtesy of Comic Book, the movie starring Mark Hamill and Donna D'Errico. See the most popular icons of pop culture on DVD everywhere January 27th. Okay?
I'll do that.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Made lunch for the kids.
All right. Made lunch for the kids. Did Gary do that, or did Soccer Mom?
Soccer Mom.
No, that was Gary.
Gary made lunch for the kids in the past week?
Yes. Boy, I would have guessed Soccer Mom.
I was saying to myself, no, he had to work. He couldn't have done that.
Yeah, because he gets up early to get in.
Dude, when did you make lunch for the... You are... Goddamn...
On Saturday or Saturday or Monday, whichever one of those days we're off.
I thought you said during the week, Casey, you dumbass.
During the past week, nuts.
He said during the
You didn't say weekend, dickhead.
During the
I said the past week.
The week includes the weekend, silly. You anal
Okay, I'm a
fisser.
dickhead then.
All right, go ahead, Gary. Tell us about you making lunch.
So, I don't know. My wife was maybe folding clothes or something. The kids were hungry, and I said, what do you want? And I made
Guarantee his wife wasn't folding clothes. She was just relaxing.
Yeah,
Because it's Gary's day.
She was on the hammock.
Because it's Gary's day to do work.
Gary was at home. He had to do a chore.
It's not bad enough. 𝗻•cie got to drive in every day to do all his work there and get yelled at.
I
He's got to
gotta
go
tell
home
you,
and do his lunch, too, for
I
the
never
kids.
made my kids lunch.
All right, what's next? I can't believe this.
All right, next question.
Okay.
I should say next statement.
Next statement.
I love that you're losing, dude.
Thank you.
Got the kids haircuts.
Did he do that in the last week?
That's what my wife does.
But that's something a guy might do with his son.
That's true.
Because he has to go get his own
What's
hair.
Gary's hair look like today? Maybe he got a haircut, too.
I didn't see, I'll tell you what, I didn't detect a haircut, but look who loves this game.
I know.
You love this game.
He made his kids lunch?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, man.
What do you want, Jackson? Peanut butter?
What did you make him, Gary?
Two
I
balls
think I
going.
made them bagel bites.
Bagel bites?
Bagel bites?
Put them in a toaster oven.
That's not making lunch.
Hey, dude, could you shut up? I can't hear Gary.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're bagel bites. You put them in a toaster oven.
I don't even know what a bagel bite is.
It's a little... They come... I tried to explain.
So they just ate a bagel?
No, they're called bagel bites. They're little bagels. They're like little pizzas, little mini pizzas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love those.
How many does each boy get?
They get 4 each, and then I make 2 extra in case they're still hungry.
And what do they drink?
Milk.
Oh.
Milk.
Pizza and milk.
They have milk for lunch. They're grown boys.
Hey, Gary, do you ever shop, like in the supermarket, and buy this stuff?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he
I've been
does.
shopping, but I don't do that.
He buys it.
Is there any little sweet that goes along with that? Cookies or?
Afterwards, if they want, they know where the cookies are. They can get their own.
Where are the cookies?
He knows where the cookies
All right,
are.
second statement.
Okay.
Okay, soccer mom.
All right, you're saying the soccer mom went and took the
Got the
kids for
haircuts.
haircuts. Go ahead.
Gary got them haircuts.
Oh!
Right!
You got 2 raw.
I don't see that Gary did all these things.
Boy, he does. You know what? I don't think all year I would do that.
I didn't even get myself a haircut.
I've never done that in my life.
My wife took Lucas to the doctor, and I took Jackson for a haircut.
Yeah, everything's got to be 50-50.
Right, yeah.
You know what it is, sir? You're guessing. I would guess the same way you are.
God damn.
But it sounds like Gary did everything.
Yeah.
All right, here's your third statement. I hate to tell you, if you get this one wrong, you're out of the game. Breastfed the baby.
I think that was...
No, let me think.
Go ahead, Casey, give it to us.
That's a hard one.
Okay, clean the bathroom.
Clean the bathroom. No way.
Gary did that.
I can't believe that.
Gary
if he did that, I tell you what. This guy's got no life.
You're killing me.
You know what? If he didn't, I'm sure he's done it, but maybe not this week.
It sounds like he's done a lot of... If he did this, it would be unbelievable.
He's done all of the other things and cleaned the bathroom.
Because this guy puts in a lot of hours at work. I mean, if his wife's got him cleaning the bathroom, it's over.
Does he have cleaning chores?
Although I know Gary loves to clean.
Yeah.
Like he's a clean freak.
But the only time I remember him saying he did that was that time he had the accident. And that wasn't recent.
All right, come on, let's go, sir. I need you to answer right now.
Soccer mom.
All right, you say soccer mom cleaned the bathroom. Go ahead, Case.
First one he got right. He didn't do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Goodness, Gary didn't clean the bathroom this week as well.
Just like he don't clean his teeth.
All right, number 4. Now you get 2 wrong. You get any of the next 2 wrong, you're out.
Yep.
Gotta get everyone right.
And I ain't gonna cry like a little bitch.
Okay.
He did the family's laundry.
Oh.
That's Gary.
I can't.
No, he didn't do
I think he couldn't have done that.
He didn't do that.
I think he did
See him doing that while Mary sleeps.
You can see it, but he didn't do it this week.
Isn't it funny how every time Gary admits that he did something, it's always, Mary was doing this and I was doing
Mary
that.
was at tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary was watching Phil.
Why is it that he's got to do all that work on the weekend? He works all week. Oh, because she watched the kids?
I'll tell you something. Mary's very bright. And I think she's smarter than Gary.
And she outsmarts him.
Yeah, she outsmarts him.
I told you what she said the deal was. They agreed to have those kids together. She didn't agree to work.
See, she's playing Gary. I'm telling you.
I know.
She's wearing the pants in that, relationship.
Well, in all fairness, I did the laundry when Mary was out on a date. So
Good. I folded the clothes, too.
she was out banging the guy, so I had to do it.
All right, what's the answer, my friend on the phone?
Larry, Robin.
Okay.
Oh, if I get this wrong, I'm coming down there and pulling Gary's teeth out with my own teeth. Soccer mom.
All right, what was the statement again? The laundry?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Gary couldn't have done it. This guy can't be right.
He didn't do it.
He didn't.
One more and I'm a winner.
It's 2 again. It's 2 wrong, 2 right. All comes down to this one.
You need this one.
Hey, Howard. Well, you think Gary's done it at some point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just not in the last week.
Go ahead.
Here's the last one. Okay. Drove the kids to after-school sports.
I can see him doing that.
Definitely.
That's definitely
He
Gary.
definitely has done that.
After school sports, he gets, you guys finish at 11.
What a
Does
busy
his crap there. He probably gets home by...
Busy week.
And she's there watching Dr.
You mean to tell me he's
got to take the kids.
He's getting home by 3 o'clock to take the kids to after-school sports. You know what? I'm pissed about that. He should be here working.
Yeah. Gary.
I hope that's not true.
As much to my chagrin, this guy's right. He wins.
Because Gary's always talking about taking them to soccer, taking them to a polo class.
You know what? You better take Gary to the doctor or a gynecologist and have him examined.
How is he
Because
taking the
I think
kids?
he penis grafted to his wife.
All right, do you want it? Do you want the answer, Howard?
Yeah.
It was 5 o'clock at night, and it was I took him. I took him or picked him up for wrestling. It was one or the other.
You don't know.
It starts at 5 and it ends at 6:30.
So what, did you just get home and you had to run out the door and get him?
Actually, I just got home and Mary took him, and then she was cooking dinner, and she said, would you pick him up? And I said, sure.
You know something? If I really loved my wife as much as Gary did, I'd probably do the same things he does.
Are you and Mary on the same menstrual cycle? I mean, couldn't she arrange for one of the other moms to take the kids home?
There are no other moms. It's in a different part of town, and there's no kids that live in the neighborhood.
Howard, can I get the subject real fast about vagina?
Now, no, enough of you. You've won $500 cash courtesy of Comic Book the Movie starring Mark Hamill and Donna D'Errico. See the most popular icons of pop culture on DVD everywhere January 27th. Congratulations.
Thanks. But
everybody's looking at Gary and the monitor in disbelief.
Thanks to you, the king of that show, the King of Queens last night. They must have said the word vagina 50 times.
Well, I've changed the... okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Yo, Howard, let's not gloss over this. I got a couple more.
Well, tell me what else he did in the week. I'm curious.
Gave the kids a shower.
He gave the kids a shower. He asked me like the game.
Like the game? Okay.
Yeah.
Did he go food shopping?
No.
No, he didn't. You're right. Did he clean the basement?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God.
Goodness. How does he get all this stuff done?
How does he do his job here effectively? Like sit here and think of stuff to do.
I cleaned the basement on Sunday. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
And then he wiped the kids behind.
What? His kids still having that done?
How old are those kids?
18. The 6-year-old needs help once in a while. Not all the time.
Wow.
Did he do it this week?
Yeah, he did it.
He did it.
Oh.
Some game.
Oh, my goodness.
Come here, Lucas. John, you ever wipe your kid's butt?
Yeah, but he was 2, guy. Your kids are 11.
How old is your oldest daughter?
She's 7. I haven't been near her butt since she was 4 or 3. That's nuts.
Of course. Not only that, if there is a problem, your wife handles that.
Yeah, well, I mean...
You wouldn't even know there was a problem.
Yeah, how does he know there's a problem?
How is he that involved?
Well, wouldn't you just say you hadn't wiped your own butt?
No, but listen, kids have accidents sometimes. I know when I was 6, I had a major accident.
But your dad didn't take it.
No, my dad wouldn't know. My dad would have killed me.
Look, I had an accident last week, but I took care of it.
That's how you learn not to have accidents. And then the wife does that. The mom comes in and wipes your ass. My mother always wiped my ass when I had a problem. You know, she took my temperature anally.
I think in Gary's house, they come looking for him because he's the mom.
By the way, in my cartoon I'm developing, I got a whole one just about my mom taking my temperature anally.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Believe me, I've envisioned that many times when you told me.
And by the way, this is Howard Stern, the high school years.
Right, but you said you were about 17 the last time she did it.
Yep.
Do you see what Gary's done this past week, Howard? So far, he's wiped his kid's butt. He's cleaned the basement. He's taken them to sports.
Right.
He's made them lunch.
Yeah, I mean, he's a full-time mom.
Hey,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. They run to him.
Ask me some more.
No, that's all I got. But those, you know, there's more. I just asked him for about 4. You know, I just said, did you do this? And there's got to be more than that. We just scratched the surface, probably.
What else did you do, Gary? He wants me to come in with him.
He said, come in here.
You want me to come in the room and you'll tell me?
Come in,
All right, yeah.
What else did I do? I don't know.
Did you cook anything?
Well, I made them lunch.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you there's more stuff. He just don't want to say
No,
anything.
I mean, ask me stuff and I'll tell you whether it happened or not.
Did you clean the kitchen?
No, I don't clean the
You
kitchen.
cleaned it.
I
You
don't.
didn't clean up after lunch?
Everybody at the table puts their plates in there.
And then who washed the dishes?
My wife does.
You liar.
No, I'm not.
You didn't wash the
I
dishes?
just told you that other stuff, so what am I going to lie about?
Have you ever done the whole family's laundry?
Have I ever done the whole family's laundry? Yes.
Who helps the kid with their homework?
We both do, but we both do.
That's something Dad should do.
That's about 50-50.
But that's one thing. That's the only thing he should do. And half the time we should be too tired to do that.
I am.
Man, I did 5th grade homework yesterday, math. I turned to my daughter, and I said, I don't know one single thing here.
Yeah, it's been a problem for a while. They ask tough questions now.
It was one of those questions I hate. It was like, all right, Mary and Beth bought $99, bought some stuff and ended up with change of $99.50, and Beth had $9.50 more than Mary. So how much did they pay for the items? And I went, I don't know.
I don't
understand.
Wording that right. I don't think
I'm probably not, but it was one of those logic questions.
Yeah.
I could get Ashley on the phone. She would read it. I don't know. I said to her, I would flunk the 5th grade. I said, English,
I can't pass 5th grade.
I could help you BS your way through English, but... And then we did social studies.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to know 5 major cities in the Southwest, and I went, I don't even know. I go, I don't know where the Southwest is.
We were doing the...
Then she has a social study book. I look at the map. I still don't know where the Southwest is.
Yeah, we had to do Appalachia, and I don't even know where that is.
I had to do that. I told her.
We were talking about Appalachia here last week.
It doesn't matter.
We still don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Even the audience is unsure.
So it's like, and then I had to know the birthplace of Martin Luther King. So I go, Memphis.
Oh,
So
stop.
she goes, how do you know that? I go, because it sounds right to me. So then I go looking up in a book. Turns out it's Atlanta. I knew that.
He died in Memphis.
He died in Memphis. I thought they meant he died in Memphis.
Yo, I used to ask my old man for help with the homework. He was horrible. Like, I slept.
My father would yell at me the whole time. Well, who could get through to you?
Well, no. Imagine.
I think I was better.
To you.
I think I was better than that, and I didn't even pay attention in class.
Whatever.
My father's...
You got a 700 on your SAT.
I was gonna say, just imagine if Casey was smarter than his father.
Wait, Casey's about to brag. You missed it.
Well, it was 700. It was like 750 or something.
No, it was 720.
Yeah, but that's not like 700. It's more.
That's right, 720.
Oh, makes such a big difference.
200 each on each test for signing your name.
No, that's not true.
That is true. You get
400 total.
No, 400.
No, you don't. You get 200 total, and the rest.
And you got an 89 on your IQ test.
No,
which is mentally retarded.
The second time I did. The first time I was like borderline genius or something.
Yeah, okay. We gave you a test. You got an 89.
How come you took 2 tests then?
I don't know,
who was retarded enough to give me the test? That was the wrong test.
There is no wrong test in IQ test.
Do you remember I took it twice?
I got you know what, man? No, I don't mean to embarrass you. We're here to embarrass Gary.
Hey, Gary. Did you have a vacuum?
Did I vacuum? No, I don't vacuum.
Oh, he vacuumed.
I don't.
You vacuumed. He's lying now.
No, I don't.
I never vacuumed.
Have I ever taken out the dust buster because I spilled something? Yes.
Did you ever vacuum the house?
No, I don't vacuum the house.
Liar.
I don't.
Do you ever dust off?
No, I don't dust off.
You don't do any housework except...
He does it all.
No, I don't. There's actually somebody that comes and dusts and vacuums and cleans.
God forbid your wife does it.
Did you ever, like,
Thank
wear an
goodness,
apron?
Otherwise Gary would have to do
You know what? That's good exercise for her.
I wore an I am a homo apron, John.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back.
No, let's not do more.
I'm just
John.
curious. I'm just curious of the thing.
Let's get all your questions out. Because all you're going to do is mock me during the break, so get them all out now.
Well, there's this story you told me that you don't want to talk about. So I don't.
What's that?
I don't know now. Who knows? John's got this great move, by the way. I did the dumbest thing I've ever done in my whole life. I can't believe still how stupid I am. John and I are up at John and I are up in Syracuse. We're drinking. Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know, John just... we start talking and
tricks
drinking.
You. It's like Mary tricks you.
A bunch of people hanging around, but now everyone's out of the room. Just me and John. And I don't know, but it's 10 minutes later, he knows how much I make him.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding?
From Ian.
It's not true, no. He doesn't know from me.
Why would you tell him that?
Because John goes, well, because John told me what he made. But see, what John makes from here isn't really... It's not the same thing, because John's got a whole bunch of other...
So what happened when you found out what Gary made? I don't even know what Gary makes.
Honestly, can I tell you this story? Our hotel rooms were adjacent to each other, but I forgot. So when I got into the room, I started screaming to Susanna. It was like, I can't believe how much he makes. And then I realized Gary was next door, and Susanna was like, shh.
You know what the funny thing was? Up until 3 years ago, John and I were probably like $10,000 apart. That used to make me nuts.
Yeah. Well, that's not right.
So I get, I got a little raise here and there, and then,
Gary,
John got a reduction.
Gary, by the way, I didn't bring it up. You did.
Because we're not going to talk about numbers. We just talked about. But this is what John does.
I can't believe you got him to admit that.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was great.
John, tell them what happened.
It was a moment of excellence.
John, tell them what happened 10 seconds after I told you.
What?
I just was already yelling at myself.
Yeah.
I go, why did I just tell you that?
And I was yelling at myself too.
Well, why would you be yelling at? Why would you be mad that I make what I make and you make what you make? I mean, you leave every day at 11 to go to lunch.
It just was. You know what, Gary? But I mean, I don't want to get. I don't want to. Well, I was just amazed at how much it was. Like, I didn't think it was that much. In my head, when I figured out your salary in my head, it was always a lot lower.
So you could be off when you're telling us what everybody makes.
Yeah, and then I figured out.
It totally changed my...
DePace and I figured out exactly what John makes, and I asked him to his face, and John just got a funny smirk, and no, that's not true, so now I know it's true. We figured out... What happened was we got like 10 people together. We did a jump.
Yeah, I mean,
we got like 10 people together. So some people know one aspect of a salary. Some people know other aspects. I know another aspect. And we all put our heads together and figured out what he makes. And he makes...
Well, that's the thing I'm a little angry about.
Probably even a little bit more than I make. Well, you're a little angry about that.
No, Howard, you want to make... No. I'm angry that, like...
We guessed.
No, but doesn't Tom tell you how much all of us make?
No.
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tom tells you?
Yeah, and that's
I know how much.
He didn't even tell me.
I know what he would tell you if you wanted to. I know what John and Casey and JD and Will.
But why is that right? Because
he wants me to know what their salary is, because he
but that's not right.
me as their boss.
That's not right.
But what do you mean it's not right? He's in charge of you.
All right. But I don't know. Just weird that he knows how much I make.
Howard, can you say that again?
Yeah. Gary's your boss.
I understand, but I'm just weird that he knows how much I make.
But he is your boss.
He's your boss. Your boss always knows what you make. He's in on what you make. He did because Tom comes in and
but I don't ask Gary for
money.
A raise. I asked Tom for a raise.
But Tom has to go to his supervisor and say, is this guy worth the money?
Exactly. Tom comes to me and asks me about what he's up to.
No wonder why I'm not making any money.
Yeah. Start pleasing Gary.
I better stop making fun of Mr. Mom now.
He's your big tooth apron wearing boss.
Yo, Gary. Hey, about 3.5 years ago.
He's not only a good mom, he's a good boss.
About 3.5 years ago, I fell for the same thing. I mean, he's good.
Don't tell him anything.
He goes, you know what he does? He elbows you, and he goes, come on, there's nobody in here. And he goes, and you know what? You already sort of know what I make, and I can't, it's got to be right. And I go for a raise.
And you broke down.
I had 8 Heinekens. And
right.
That's an amazing obsession.
I got to take a break.
An amazing obsession.
And he finds out.
Yeah.
We got to take a break. When we come back, what?
ABC, they're giving you like $2 million, right?
Between you and me?
Yeah.
John and I want to know where to send resumes for the show, by the way.
Guess what Howard's making from ABC?
No, it's not $2 million.
But you know what, Howard?
More.
We were having a whole big discussion.
It's crazy. It's one special.
Okay. I was having a big discussion with a couple of guys around here. We're all shocked. The other day, I asked Fred if he was worth $2 million. And Fred was like, get out of here. Were you crazy? How can Fred not be worth $2 million? He's been here for 20 years.
I think Fred's worth a good amount of dough.
He's got to be worth at least $5 million.
But what do you mean by worth? What is
$5 million?
Yeah.
No.
But he was...
Between his houses and his apartment and everything?
But he acted so genuine when he said that he's not even worth $2 million.
No, I'm not.
There's no way that's possible.
Your houses and your apartment?
I work for Tom.
That's no way.
Wait, hold on. Howard, if you
own that.
if you own $1 million house, but you have a mortgage on it, you're not. That doesn't mean you're a millionaire.
No. I'm saying figure out what you could get out of this.
Yeah. I mean, how could that be possible?
I don't know. I don't know what Fred makes. I honestly don't. It's very possible.
John will just have to go to Syracuse.
Do you think Fred's worth more than $2 million?
Tell you.
You know, John came to me right after the show that day, and he said, "Could you believe what Fred said?" I said, "Really, John? I hadn't thought about it since the show, but John makes you sit and think."
Yep.
Oh, well, we had a lunch about it. We were all.
Fred might have high overhead.
Very high overhead.
Hey, between you and me, from what I hear, Fred's on an internship. 20-year internship. I got to take a break. Fred is not worth $2 million, we just learned.
Absolutely not.
And we'll take a break right after this.
Relax, John.
Here's model actress 𝗫𝗛𝗄𝗏 on her relationship with Howard Stern.
John, you have a question?
Yeah, can I ask Angie a question?
Go ahead.
Angie, was Howard great in a sack? Is that what you're implying?
Kind of handsome, that Howard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
Gee,
You can't give the excellent.
The Howard Stern Show. 95.
The power of Christ compels you.
We're going to California and Texas and New York.
The power of Christ compels you.
We're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan.
The power of Christ compels you.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
Who put that together?
Vinny.
That's great.
Nice. We're all just bad-mouthing John in here.
Really?
Because Brian told me that one time during the stock market, boom, that John left his stock market statement out on the desk, and Brian looked it over. Said he had over $1 million worth of stock alone.
Oh my goodness,
No.
that was a few years
busy
ago.
trying to figure out what everybody else makes.
He's just consumed with it. Gary said John is so consumed with what people make that he even embarrasses people. They went out to lunch with Bally's one time. It was Gary, John, a couple of the guys from E.
I was there, too.
And Artie was there, and John just started in like, what do you make? And I know what Isaac makes. And what?
He went right around the table. I'm telling you, John was holding court. He went right around the table, and he got every person. It was like he was shining a spotlight on them. Doug from E, Isaac.
Well, they asked me to do it.
Then he turned to the head of Bally's, the guy that runs Bally, and started, it's just uncomfortable.
And the move is, John goes, I know what you make. You got to make at least 300, right? 300,000.
You got to make it at least 300. Then he gauges their reaction,
and
then he goes up to the kill based on their reaction.
Yeah. Can I say something, Howard? That statement is totally not true.
What?
I swear on my life, I've never had $1 million of stock ever in my life.
Whatever.
I don't know what he saw, but I swear
Brian saw $1 million
on my
bucks.
children's lives.
That better not be true, because you're begging for cab money.
No, I swear.
Well, that's going to ruin his
why
gig.
is he denying that?
No, because it's not true. If it was true, I would say it, but it's so not.
How far off was it?
It was totally.
Oh, you had over $500,000 in stock.
Never.
You had over $250,000 in stock.
See, that's his move.
I know. I'm doing his move. This is what you do to people.
You left your statement up on the computer, and there was a lot of stock there.
Brian, you must not know how to read. I never had $1 million in stock ever in my life.
I had $2 million. It's worth, and then there's a total at the end, and that dude.
Yeah.
What was the total?
Oh, I know what he saw. No. No. A lot of time, I play like a game. I'll say that I have all these stocks, and then I see how much that I would make, and I say I have 1,000 shares of like all these different stocks. I swear to God, you can pull it up now.
You're throwing up the numbers.
Yeah, no, it's just all. I just want to see how much I would have made if I would have had,
Whatever.
Yeah, but I swear,
Brian,
You have a lot of money.
I don't have a lot of money. It's such a lie.
You have over $1 million.
No, I don't.
How far off am I?
You're totally.
You have over $500,000.
Totally far off.
What?
You don't have over $250,000.
No.
You're a liar. Swear on your children's life you don't have over $250,000.
Swear on your children's life that you make $20 million a year.
Wait a second. Swear on your children's life. He saw $1 million in stock.
I just told you I swear.
So swear you don't have over
$1 million in stock.
Do you swear you make? Do you swear you make less than $250,000? Do you have less than $250,000 in assets?
I'm not going to swear on that.
Okay, fine.
See,
now we know. We know you're over $250,000,
right,
but under $500,000.
Swear they're
I'm not going to play your game.
Swear they're getting worth.
What do you think I'm worth?
$100 million.
What? Do you know I had a divorce?
Yeah, and
it's still worth $100 million.
No, you used to have $200 million.
I wish.
Get out of here. I'm exactly right.
Get out of here. I'm not playing your game.
Yes,
and
now
you know
don't
what?
want to play.
This is what you do to people, and you do it to people at dinner and lunch.
You make $20 million a year.
I'm not going to answer you. You do it to people over and over, and you embarrass the guy from Bally's.
They asked me.
Well, you have to do everything.
Why did they go to lunch with him?
Who asked you to do that?
They asked me to take a guess to see how close I can get, with everybody.
No, but John, you went.
Well, I know you have over $250,000 now.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I'm not going to swear.
I know it. I know.
John Lieberman, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 Newsroom?
Well, all eyes are on Ronnie the limo driver's Twitter account after he claims his account was compromised over the weekend. It started when a tweet saying, quote, "If I poop a boob, I'm going to feel really thirsty," came from Ronnie's official Twitter account. Ronnie claims he didn't send it.
Ronnie wouldn't even be that witty.
We do know it came from his official account over the weekend while he was out west performing a couple of block party dates.
Is it possible somebody took his phone and tweeted from it?
It is possible that happened, though he claims he always had the phone in his possession.
You're totally full of shit.
Whoa.
Well, what what is it?
Because you're already yelling. You're not even through the door and you're yelling.
Yeah, let's hear what you
don't know
what
you're talking about.
What, you have no voice, Ronnie?
Yeah, it's from all that traveling, man.
This fucking guy, I mean, he's got a full appearance schedule, and I said to him...
Is he busy every weekend?
Well, he's not only busy every weekend, but he's got to stay up till like 2 in the morning for these gigs that he's doing, and now he's got no fucking voice.
I'm all right.
No, you're not. You're sick.
I'm not sick.
Of course you are.
I just don't have a voice.
No, and you're sick.
No, I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say about this?
I know what happened.
Yeah, now you sound annoying on the air.
Why?
It's a different voice.
Because your voice is annoying when you're sick.
I'm not sick.
All right, what do you want to say to John? Go ahead.
I know what happened.
What happened on your Twitter account?
Somebody tweeted through my account. I know who did it. I know how it happened.
Who did it?
I can't say.
Oh,
why? Why can't you say?
I can't say.
Elephant Ship Part 2 here. You can't say.
Sorry.
Wait, Ronnie, how did you find out who did it?
Because I know who did it.
Oh, it's somebody you know.
Yeah, I know who did it.
They didn't hack your account. They have your password.
At first, I thought they hacked my account because I didn't know at the time. I found out yesterday.
So it's someone who has your account information.
Exactly.
So it's either your girlfriend, Stephanie. Who else would have your account information?
Somebody had my information.
Was it Stephanie?
And somebody put out, it wasn't even, they misspelled it. It was supposed to be, instead of pooped, it was supposed to be popped.
If I pop a boob, what was this?
It's something to do with implants or something like that.
The quote that came out was, "If I poop a boob, I'm going to feel really
it was
thirsty."
Supposed to be popped a boob.
But you regularly make spelling and grammatical mistakes on your Twitter.
Oh, tell me about it. It's the funniest thing ever.
Understood, dude. But
so
I
one
told you
would expect that this could come from you.
Why won't you say who it was?
I told you yesterday. I told Shuli on Saturday when it happened, who right away, Shuli ran to my room. This happened when we were in Portland.
Right.
I was asleep when this came out, and I had no clue it was on Twitter.
Why?
JD texted me like at 6 o'clock at night, which is 9 o'clock here.
Explain your thought process. Why won't you tell us who did it? Like, but who cares?
Right, exactly. Who cares?
But why won't you say who was tweeting?
I can't say.
Why?
I can't.
Somebody has your login and
tell
password?
me why you can't say
I
it.
just can't say it.
Why?
I can't.
But why can't you say it?
Because I don't want to. How's
Why
that?
don't you want to?
Because I don't want to.
So fucking retarded.
I don't want to.
Is it because...
Was it another girl who you're cheating on your girlfriend with?
Stop it.
So then what are you fucking afraid of?
I'm just... Well, how would you be compromised by telling?
I just don't want to... I don't want to tell.
Was it your son?
No.
He doesn't have your
I don't
Twitter
know.
account.
I don't know. I don't know who it was.
Somebody has your password?
Maybe.
Well, of course they do.
Well, I know. I mean, I could speculate who has your password.
You can't speculate
Go
anything.
ahead, speculate.
Well, Xena's buddy girl runs a lot of the hot chick of the week.
Oh, so it was Xena's buddy girl.
No, it wasn't.
Sure it was.
No, it wasn't.
Because she tweets for you sometimes, doesn't she?
No, never.
She did one morning when we were here.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Was it your daughter-in-law?
No. I just
Was it Anthony Weiner? I mean, who was it?
I just don't understand why you give your password to somebody else. You have 130,000 followers.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I told you I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Okay?
I'm just asking you why you give...
Because you fucking annoy me.
Why won't you tell him? What
I'm
is
not
the big
telling
fucking
him.
deal?
I don't want to tell him.
Why do you give your password
You're being
to
a
other
douche.
people?
I don't want to tell him.
Why?
Because I don't.
Why don't you want to tell him?
Because I just don't feel like
I'm not
telling.
asking you who did it. I'm saying why don't you?
It's my...
Like, why is it so sensitive?
Douche.
No, it's my happiness not to tell him.
This is like grumpy
you're
old
just
men.
not telling
There you go.
John?
Exactly.
You can tell Howard.
I'm not telling
Listen,
him
John
on the air.
leaving, I'll
I
know.
won't tell him on the air. I'll tell him off the air. But I won't tell him. Because right away he runs to me with this story yesterday. It's like some big deal. Him and 𝗛cie.
It isn't a big deal. It's
I
interesting.
know it's not a big deal.
Who tweeted for you? It's not that it's a big deal. We just want to know who tweeted for you.
When dozens of listeners come to us and say, what the hell's going on with Ronnie's Twitter, it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, why
That's
do you
what
want...
we're here for.
No listeners
Don't you want to
came
clear it
you.
up?
Listen.
How do you think John found out about it? He's following your Twitter?
How it started?
Yeah.
𝗛cie started putting it out there Saturday night.
Okay, so finish the story. You're telling a story.
There's nothing to tell.
Who did it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you being so goddamn weird?
I don't know.
All right, goodbye.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh, fucking weirdo. Get out of here. And don't use this show anymore. And don't use my audience anymore.
Get out of here.
Don't use this audience for your fucking purposes.
Get out of
You
here.
don't know who fucking hacked your account. What are you, a man or a mouse?
Fuck you.
Right. I can't believe this. I'd rather talk to benji. How annoying.
What was that all about?
Because you know what? He has no reason for not telling
No, I
anyone.
just don't want to.
Yeah. Let's stop being interested in his life. We'll watch all his opportunities dry up. And Benji. What do you say? Come in here with all clammed up over something stupid like that.
I don't get it.
Just wasted 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
appears.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
I know. Martin, you're on the air in Tacoma.
Good morning, King.
Good morning.
I was just going to give you a little wrap-up of the Seattle show. Ronnie was on fire there, too.
Well, that's why he lost his voice. He yells on stage. He yells the entire time on stage. And then he shows up here, and he got that annoying voice. How the hell anyone could make that sound and have a voice is beyond me.
Yeah!
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Yeah, he invaded both 𝗛cie and 𝗫𝗄𝗏's set. He commandeered the mic, refused to give it back. But overall, he was tame compared to Scott. This guy heckled the first guy that came out on stage. From the stage, he's heckling one of the comedians.
Yeah, well, Scott the engineer, Ronnie, 𝗛cie.
They want you to know they're there. It's their block party.
That's their block party. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a great time, and
Good.
I really appreciate it.
That's what Ronnie told me. He tells me these block parties are very
Everybody
successful.
has a good time.
Scott, what's the
guy
matter?
is totally lying. Ronnie didn't interrupt any comedian set, and I wasn't heckling anybody.
Right.
That's total bullshit.
That would almost be too creative for you to heckle
Yeah, really.
somebody.
You know me.
Right.
I play sound effects.
Scott says you're full of shit.
Jason, no, you kept telling Jason, absolutely, you were saying, Jason was the first guy out. He said, time's up, oh my God, you suck, and then he
I never, ever said that.
Pulling him off stage.
Never, ever.
Well, he says you did it, and it seems to make him happy.
Shuli will
Shuli,
tell you.
did Scott heckle any of the comedians? Did anything like that happen?
I don't think Scott was heckling the comedians. They're, these guys, they're not professional hosts, let's say. So the intros wouldn't be
now.
The intros wouldn't be like they are at a comedy club.
What are you
let's
talking
say.
about?
Meanwhile, can I just say something?
Yeah.
This guy takes Twitter so fucking seriously.
No, Howard.
It
Howard,
totally ruined his whole
this
night.
This guy, you talk about Twitter. That's all he does.
No, Ronnie thinks.
We're in the air, dude. We're riding from Seattle to Portland. He's in the back of the fucking car on the Twitter.
Sure.
Hey, you should have heard what was on there. You should have heard what this guy said about last night.
Pictures too.
Then we get to the airport. The same thing. Oh, you should have heard what this guy said. He was ragging
but
on
Ronnie,
me.
Shuli makes a point. You're way wrapped up into your Twitter account. I mean,
Not like him.
Yeah, but you're way wrapped up in it, and you're acting like what happened to you was no big deal.
First of all,
I could just picture you freaking out that somebody hacked into your account.
No, I wasn't.
Was he, Shuli?
Dude,
Howard, I played an interview. I put together a story yesterday.
No, I was telling him to leave me alone.
He what?
He was so mad. He's like, "Stop! Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk about this." I go, Ronnie, if somebody hacked into your account, what did they accomplish by putting this tweet out?
Right.
It makes no sense. They hacked into your account, and this is what they do with it?
Right.
I don't want to talk. He's, I know you're up to something. I know you're doing...
Oh, he blamed you.
Well, all I'm doing on Twitter, by the way, because I'm sitting behind these two in a van heading to the gigs and stuff, so I just take different pictures of them from behind,
Well,
like their heads,
stupid is that?
their hair, and I just post them on Twitter.
And then
people love them.
No.
People love them.
I'm going to follow Shuli. How do I follow you?
Shalom Shuli on Twitter.
Stupid ass Shuli on Twitter.
Wait, Ronnie fell asleep 3 times on the ride from Seattle to Portland.
Right.
I downloaded an air horn app on my phone.
Yeah.
I woke him up 3 times, and then the 4th time, we slammed on the brakes and started screaming like we were about to crash, and he woke up. He woke up, called us cocksuckers, and went right back to
Well,
sleep.
he's right. The guy that's trying to catch a couple of seats.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Why do you got to bust his ball?
Gig he's about
It's a comedy tour. That's what happens.
Oh, there he is sleeping. Look at that. Is that the picture you tweeted?
Oh, I posted about 15 pictures. I took a picture of him looking at his phone at the restaurant, and somebody tweeted that it looks like their grandfather trying to work a remote control. Like his glasses were up. And he's like,
he's trying to read the menu.
he's looking at his phone.
Oh, he looks like 2001 when they see the monolith.
This guy thinks every time you're looking at your phone, you're tweeting. I wasn't tweeting. I was actually answering an email.
So why are you acting like with the John Lieberman story, like it was no big deal?
Breaking his balls.
Yeah, but I mean, that is a big deal when somebody starts tweeting from your account.
It was
right?
a mistake.
Oh, with somebody you know who?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But you were freaking out, I'm sure. I would be.
Look. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
I was fast asleep.
Right.
Before we were going to do the Saturday night show.
Right.
We got to Portland. I went to take a nap. I get a text from JD saying, "What's this tweet all about?" I go, well, "What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about."
Right.
So then I go and I look on Twitter. I don't see anything.
Right.
Then I go downstairs to the lobby. We're going to leave.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
It really is stupid.
I go downstairs, and this one right away with the microphone. He's got the big tape recorder, the microphone.
Doing his gig.
He's going, "So what happened?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "This tweet that went out." I go, "I have no idea. It's not me. I was asleep." and he's hammering me and hammering me and hammering me. "Well, what do you think?" And then he gets the other guy involved, John Toll. He goes, "So what do you think, John?" Does he think, what do you think of this tweet? Oh, it's got to be his because it says it came from his account.
He says I hammered him. I asked him twice.
Ronnie loves his Twitter.
I asked him twice, what's going on?
Yeah.
Dude, not right now. Leave me alone,
Well,
dude.
give Ronnie a whole life.
bothered.
Like, remember when he got the offer for his television show because he thinks because of Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he brings people on stage. He's like, hey, you follow me on Twitter?
And he yells at him.
Yelling at him.
We're doing a hot chicken of the week contest.
Let me tell you something. This guy has the power.
Right.
I've never seen somebody.
Tell him what happened with the guy with
Did you listen to the tape of him at the that porno?
Oh my God!
The porno convention, the AVN Awards. We sent Ronnie. We let Ronnie interview the girls at the AVN Awards, and he's like flirting with them, and he's a whole.
Wasn't?
You're a whole character,
dude. I was doing the questions you told me to do.
No, I know. It's just funny. I got to play that for you. I'm going to play that for you today.
Okay.
Ronnie at the AVN Awards.
I didn't know Ronnie had gone to the AVN Awards.
And it was Stephanie. Okay.
It was Stephanie. That's what I thought. Who else would have your Twitter account?
Yeah. And meanwhile, Scott, literally, like, you make jokes about this black cloud. It is so real.
What do you mean?
It is unbelievable.
Oh, you gotta tell him what happened.
So I leave here, work Friday after 𝗦𝗵cie show in the morning, and Scott and I are driving to Ronnie's. We get to Scott's car. It's a light drizzle outside. The second keys are put in his hand for his car, a downpour, a monsoon of rain. The entire time, there was literally a black cloud following over our head. And we get to Ronnie's house. We get in this cab. And I tell Ronnie, he doesn't even know this, but I tell Ronnie that the cab driver doesn't want anybody sitting up front.
Right.
Just so all three of us, will be packed in the back.
Yeah.
This is what I got to deal with.
Yeah.
So all three of us are going to the airport. My hands touching his leg and shit and everything. We get to the airport. Scott goes to buy a bottle of water.
Wait, what about the car?
Oh, the car was a piece of shit.
The windshield wipers were flying off the car. The woman couldn't see where she was going.
And that's my fault. That's my fault.
Right.
And he's super driver. He's like, "Are you sure you can see out of that side?" Like he's getting involved in her job now.
Yeah.
We get to the airport. He goes to buy a bottle of water. I'm not lying.
Scott.
Scott goes to buy a bottle. The register breaks. Stops it.
They had to close down the store.
They had to close the store. She couldn't ring anybody up.
Oh, my God.
And I tweeted it out, and everybody on my Twitter goes, "Dude, change your flight right now. Do not get on that."
Do you usually fly with him?
This is my first time flying with these guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you start to get freaked out that all this shit was happening?
I got a little nervous. I'm like, dude, this is
Scott,
really
does this
happening.
go on all the time?
No, of course not.
I mean, my God, you get in a car, a pouring torrential downpour. You get in a cab, the cab breaks, the windshield wipers break. You go to the fucking pay for some water, and the fucking cash register closes the whole store down. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
His mother told him, "There's a black cloud over your head." When he was a little boy, she told him.
But we made it to Seattle fine. It was.
One of my highlights this weekend was the sound check in Seattle that we did. And Scott comes down to make sure that there's stuff that's compatible with his DJ equipment.
Right.
And so he tells the sound guy, he says, so where do I plug in at? And the sound guy goes, what are you running off of? And Scott pulls out his cell phone.
There we go.
Yeah, there's my DJ.
I put a lot of effort into this.
Then he couldn't get his phone froze up on him.
Yeah, phone was breaking.
He had to take the battery out and reboot the phone.
My DJ's on the phone with Verizon. Give us a few minutes.
Can you hear me now?
And all day long, they just are waiting for me to prank them.
What would be a typical device that a DJ or a sound guy would use? Not his phone.
A laptop.
A laptop.
Yeah,
something.
CD player?
Right.
Turntables?
Nobody uses CD players anymore.
You make enough money.
Nobody uses a phone, Scott.
Well, I mean, what can you do from your phone?
I do what I have to do, what I need to do. I do
Right.
everything. I play music. I play whatever I need to play. I could do exactly. I have a mixer on the phone.
You know what he doesn't do, Howard? He doesn't turn his ringer off on his phone.
That's right.
I called
him
in the middle of the show. They were doing a big dance contest on stage, and I go, I wonder if his phone will work if I call it. I'm so bored, you know.
Right.
So I call the phone. Sure enough, the music stops, dead stop, and you hear, and he has like the old phone ring, so it's ringing through the PA
So
system.
professional.
Yeah, really.
And you what does he do? A professional DJ? He picks it up.
Right.
He answers it.
Oh, this must be important.
The phone rang. I had to pick it up.
something very urgent.
And I go, Scott, turn off your ringer, you idiot. And he's turning around yelling at Scott. And it's just chaos.
What a horrible show.
Oh, it's the greatest
It's
show
going to be the
ever.
most unprofessional war
It
show
is, but
ever.
everybody loved it.
Everyone
we
loves it.
sold out both
Yeah, they
shows,
love it
man.
because you guys are retarded.
Well,
Whatever.
I mean, come on.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Take it.
Hey, Howard.
Crazy, yeah.
And Scott chooses the music, so there's a room full of 30 to 40-year-old guys. He chooses Cher, Do You Believe in Love?
Well, why would I do
Well,
that,
Ronnie likes
douchebag?
that.
That's for Ronnie. Hey, listen up, asshole.
Dude, you were the first one to walk up probably to take a picture with us, too.
I love you, Ronnie. I really do. I appreciate dinner and everything.
This is Ronnie. This is Martin, that guy Martin who almost died coming up to our green room. This
Oh,
guy
my
Martin
God.
is
Yeah,
like
the guy who went to
400
the
big guy.
pounds.
Yeah, the guy who went to the hamburger place with us?
Yeah. You follow the fat guy to hamburger
So when
place.
you go to one of your shows, it's like the audience becomes part of your family. They go to buy hamburgers with you afterwards.
Oh, my God. We came back to the hotel.
You know, you guys remind me of like country stars because the country stars used to let them come to your house. Like
Yeah,
Dolly
they have that
Parton.
open house thing.
Dolly Parton, right in her backyard, had a fucking Adventureland type setup.
We hang out with everyone.
Dolly would.
No.
What about Ronnie would?
We hang out.
We hang out with everyone. This guy, I've never seen a guy,
What do you mean?
the first one out the door in everything.
Right.
We land in JFK. We're in the back of the
We're
plane.
26, row 26.
Scott's in the aisle, jacket on, bag on his shoulder. He's ready to get out of.
And the roller suitcase in
And
the
the
aisle.
And where's he in a rush to get to?
Nowhere.
Right,
No-
he has to wait for you guys.
The show ends. Everybody goes, "Where's Scott?"
Right.
Where's it? He's back in his room, relaxing. He goes, "We hang out with everybody. You hang out with nobody."
Yeah.
Now, who do you hang out with?
You go out with Shuli. Everything is a joke, though, you know.
Right.
They take me to a gay bar after the show.
I'm glad I missed that.
Ronnie's drunk. All these fans are in the lobby. He's like, "We're going drinking," and our promoter 𝗻𝗄𝗿𝗍 goes, "Listen, I have a gay bar set up. It's around the corner. We're taking him to a gay bar." And like 40 people were in on it. No one said a word.
Ronnie, when did you realize it was gay?
When I walked in.
Some guy banged
Some
me.
guy tried to kiss me.
Wow.
I walked
Did you guys tape that?
Dude, we had to have...
Is that going to be on Howard TV?
Well, no, Howard TV never came.
They didn't go?
No.
They never came to this
In
one.
Portland, some guy tried to kiss me at the show.
Right.
They threw him out of the place.
Right.
Well, that's your sexual power, Ronnie. Goes
Ronnie.
both ways.
Yeah, okay.
I will say
He
this.
loves meeting guys and girls.
He brought up these girls. He's asking girls to come up on stage to do Hot Chick of the Night. So this one girl stands up. She's like 6 foot tall, huge tits. And her boyfriend, you could see, he grabs her arm. He's like, "Hey, don't go up there." And it's not like Ronnie saying, "We're going to give you money." He just asked for people to come up. The woman keeps going up. The boyfriend stands up right before the stage. He puts his arm on her. He says, "If you go up there, I'm fucking leaving."
Right.
He left.
This is how powerful he is. She looks at him, she goes, "Bye," and walks up on stage.
And then she took her top off?
Well, no, they did
She
some...
didn't have to because her top was like all 90% open.
She was wearing like
She had
a
one of
dinner
those
napkin.
tops with the hole in the front.
What a shock that a chick who goes out in a dinner napkin wants attention.
And how about the chicks wanting to sign your boobs?
Yeah, there's chicks asking to sign boobs.
I was drawing funny faces on her nipples and shit. It was really fun.
Wow, Ronnie got power over women, doesn't he? Wait till you hear him at the AVN Awards. You'll see. I'll play that for you later. All right, boys.
We got...
Let's see what you got.
What do you have? Oh, Little Steven's here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll take the break, and then we'll go talk to
We're going to be in
Little
Hartford and Stanford. Ronnie Block.
Ronnie won't be.
Ronnie won't
What did
be,
he
but
just say?
The Ronnie
Ronnie will be
Block
with
party will
Howard.
be in Hartford and Stanford.
See how articulate he is? Wait till he hits the stage.
He's
Yeah, really.
awful at
It's even
everything.
better.
So who's going to be at the Ronnie Block party in Hartford?
JD is hosting.
JD's hosting?
JD is filling in for Ronnie.
Oh, you're kidding.
Everybody, let's have a great time.
He didn't want to do it, but I convinced him.
You convinced him to do it. Yeah.
He's doing me a favor.
I've never offered somebody this amount of money and seen him so miserable about doing a gig.
How much does he get paid for that? A lot of
He's
money.
getting a
right?
good amount. He's getting a very
couple of
good
grand?
amount. Yeah.
Wow.
And he didn't want to do it.
No, he's doing it, but I mean, you know,
he didn't
JD,
want to. He didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
He said, as a friend, he'll help me out.
He's really anxious about the appearance. That's what I'm hearing.
And I told him, I said, dude, you don't have to tell jokes or just be you. Just go up there and be you. And
are you freaking out?
He doesn't know we got other plans from afterwards, too.
What are you going to do with him?
For other gigs.
Oh, I see. Well,
We're
hey,
going to force him to make money.
JD.
I'm not.
I understand why you're nervous.
I do, too.
I mean, you don't go up in front of crowds.
Yeah, neither do Ronnie and Scott.
But
They're
Ronnie's so out of it. He thinks he's got something going on.
But they love it. They look to do this.
And Scott's so money hungry that he knows he has nothing going on, but he'll go up there anyway and just stare at the audience.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna do a hot trick.
But JD has enough self-awareness to know that he's a complete fucking. He shouldn't be up there. But the problem is, there's a lot of money involved.
You know,
do you have any kind of game plan for when you hit the stage in Hartford?
I mean, there's a couple little things. I'm not going to do like a stand-up act or anything.
What are you going to do?
There's a story that I've never told about that I'll probably tell.
Home run
already.
Well, it involves forget it. And
exactly. It involves what?
It's a road story with Artie.
You're going to tell Artie
yes.
stories.
Well, no, it doesn't have Artie in it, but it's
something about maybe when you were in Vegas and Artie got you laid.
No, it involves a girl though. But
see, Howard, the explanation of this story, 10 minutes eaten up right there.
Right. Yeah, but you know he's going to hit the stage and he's going to rush through this story because he's going to be nervous.
Nobody will know what
I told him. I said, look,
it's going to sound like this. There was one time. Remember on the air, I said I was going to tell a story. Okay. Well, I was with Artie. We were with Artie in Vegas.
And then Artie.
And then
𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗍. I don't know. Have a good night.
I'll forget it. It's just going to be horrible.
Tip your waiters and waitresses.
So you're going to tell that story. How long is that story?
I don't know.
Do it like Bill Cosby. Let it drone on for hours.
I'm really.
Then I went to the dentist, and the dentist was, oh my God, he's coming at me with a needle.
And then I went to karate school.
JT, just get ready for all the pranks, okay?
I'm not going to prank him. It's fun pranking you guys.
Of course not. No, you're not
So what are you going to do? You're going to tell that story. How long does that last? Have you figured out how long that will last?
No, I haven't really done it. I sort of just wrote it down, a little bit. Yeah. And that's really it. Intro people. I'm just worried of disappointing because, like, Ronnie's a maniac, and I'm afraid people are going to come.
So why do you try to yell like Ronnie? Go,
I can. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Do that. Yeah.
Let's go fuck some horse.
Wait a minute. Didn't I changed my whole routine this weekend. Right or wrong?
No, you did.
I got up there, I started telling, like, Black Cloud stories, all that kind of bullshit.
So you were talking like a stand-up more. Yeah, okay.
It's very versatile. But then I get into my routine a little bit.
But then when he goes to introduce a comic, he's like, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's funny.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I swear you did. I swear. I'm not lying. You did.
That makes a comic feel real good.
Oh, yeah.
Way to sell it.
And jump in that hole I just dug for you.
Who did I say that about?
JD, why don't you just recite like a Chris...
Liar.
Why don't you recite a Chris Rock bit?
I thought about that, but no, I can't. I'm not.
That whole thing, books are like kryptonite.
No, I'm not a stand-up.
Books are like kryptonite to black people.
Books are like.
So you put inside a book and never find it. Here's another comedian Bison.
Wow.
Hello, Hartford. Oh, this is Stanford. Hello, Stanford.
I told him, I said, don't put any pressure on yourself. I'm not looking for you to.
Too late. I already put pressure on myself.
But I said, just be a traffic cop up there. Just move the show along. We got plenty of comics. We'll eat up the time, and it'll be a good job.
Yeah.
That's all I plan.
Tell the story about with Artie.
Well, it involves a girl, but
a girl, and the girl, and she's a big titty.
And then he called her, and then she can't roll, and I blew my load, and then I chased her out.
But I didn't. I blew my load on the sheets.
And I watched TV, and then I jerked off my T-shirt, and then I left the T-shirt.
You see this?
Yeah.
This is how it is at the show.
And then Scott just stares.
It's like
Scott contributes nothing.
We just got close of the show.
What do you?
It's like Howard.
Why does that,
I'm just letting the action flow here. I don't want to interrupt anybody.
You don't want to interrupt the action.
No. This is good stuff. Why would I? Why would I want to get in the middle of this?
Right.
It's like Ronnie and a totem pole.
So why do you
on
bring
stage.
Scott? I mean, seriously.
I'm not supposed to say a lot. I
like
play
a totem
ringing
pole.
effects. That's what I do.
Scott's like a human totem pole. All right, look.
You hit it on the head.
I got to get ready for little Steve.
Yeah, we got to stop this.
JD, you think you'll get laid at the show? There's always a hot chick who's going to want to bang you.
We'll see.
When they see you on stage, they're going to see you in a whole different light.
No, we'll see about
girls, I'll meet you after the show.
Meet me by the dumpster.
Scott's good though. He is. He's like an Indian, Indian pole, whatever they call it.
Cigar store Indian.
Yeah, cigar store.
I'd like to do my impression.
He has a little tear coming out the side of his eye.
But you said weeks ago when you saw the footage from our TV, you said you're fascinated with him doing nothing.
Nothing. He just and I'm fascinated. Like when we have a problem here at the radio station.
Yeah.
And then everyone's springing into action, and then Scott just stares.
Slow down, Evan.
Or trails behind.
Evan, you're doing too much.
Easy, Evan.
Easy, Evan. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Good shit this weekend.
He just stands there, and like I can imagine watching the show and just staring at Scott.
I'm staring at him. I'm not even focused on what I need to do. I'm just fixated on Scott.
No, like right now we're talking about him behind his back, but he's staring at him.
You wouldn't even know.
Right.
You wouldn't even know.
Fascinating.
So, Ronnie, it was just your classic saline boob joke mix-up. That's what the crux of
It
this
wasn't
song
my
was.
joke, stupid ass. How many times do I have to tell you?
In general.
It wasn't me.
But in general.
It wasn't me, okay? I admitted who it was. It wasn't me.
So it was you.
And during the whole interview, she was texting me, well, why don't you tell him? What's wrong with you? Why don't you tell him? I was just breaking balls, man. I got everybody riled up. Howard's yelling at me, telling me, don't use my show anymore. He's yelling at me, why don't you tell me?
And it was just your classic saline boob joke mix-up.
It wasn't mine.
In general.
It wasn't mine.
All right. As long as you didn't poop a boob, everything's okay.
I didn't poop a boob.
Would you like for Scott to invest in something like a laptop to bring on the road, or do you like the fact that he brings a cell phone? It's added to the comedy.
I will say, forget the comedy. I will say that there's no DJ out there today working like my man Scott.
Cutting edge.
Yes, some would
Cutting
say-
edge material, man. It's just nobody does this.
Right.
I'm the only one.
Well, there's a reason why nobody does it, and that's because most DJs can't get phone calls in the middle of their sets on their turntables or laptops.
I'm a very important person. I need to keep my phone on at all times. So.
And I love when he has to reboot his phone. He's got to take the battery out and shit.
You never heard of rebooting a computer either, I guess. I mean, those.
Yeah, of course.
Those
But
crash
it just looks funny to take a battery out of a phone in the middle of a gig to reboot
It
it.
wasn't the middle of the gig. It was before we started.
I know, but it was just before the show started, and then you were panicking.
This is what it's like on the flight, in the car, in the van, and they
But
wonder
Scott, why not
I take
prepare more?
pictures of
He was
their heads
panicked,
and
man.
put it
You got to
out.
see him.
I was busy bowling.
I can't. My phone froze, and he's like panicking, and he's ripping the battery out and putting it back in. And
He's blowing on it like it's a Nintendo game.
Ronnie, why not bring a laptop? Why is he being? Do you think he's being lazy?
no, man, that's not my problem. I only host a show. I don't give a shit.
And that about sums up.
My man is graduated. He is in show business.
Angie goes, we're gonna be there when Eric hosts the show, and he goes, host? He doesn't host. Maybe co-host.
I'll roll his ass right off the stage.
Now they're interested. Now they fucking want to come to
Ronnie.
Yeah, you throw him in.
Getting back to what we discussed before.
Yeah.
You came clean. You fessed up. You said.
Well, I was breaking Lieberman's balls.
But you were breaking.
Because I saw him get upset, and the more he got upset, the more I was breaking his balls, and I wouldn't answer.
But then you took it out on me.
I didn't take anything out on you.
You got a little upset with me for asking.
What are you talking about?
You got a little testy with me.
No, because I was busy. We had a guest coming in. It's more important.
Than you?
Than joking around.
What's more important than what?
No, a guest coming in.
But your Twitter
Just
account
remember whose
seems
show
to be...
this is, not yours. Howard Stern show. All right? Don't keep walking out at me like that.
What? So I missed it, though. So Stephanie tweeted it?
Stephanie tweeted it by mistake. Somehow got in my account. And she was tweeting it. She was in a bar with her friends. And they were talking about implants. Okay? And when they were saying something about when a boob pops, a saline boob pops in your body, it's kind of like when you're dehydrated, you get the chemicals running through your body. So when you pop a boob, I don't know what the hell they were talking about, but that's what they were talking about. A bunch of drunken girls, okay? That's how that happened.
I'll take
Because
my
the
apology.
the typo made me think it was you because you're known for your
I guess
typos.
my girlfriend's as stupid as me.
No, she's articulate from what I can tell.
Why is that
So it
articulate?
surprises me that she would have a typo like that.
Well, she had a few drinks, you know?
That explains.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Few drinks.
I'll take my apology now from you.
What?
Yeah. I want my apology.
I was all over him that he hacked my account.
Yeah. I had to swear on my daughter.
And I still didn't believe him.
And he
Sorry.
still didn't believe me.
Nah.
What's that?
No, I still didn't believe him.
What was after that part?
I said I'm sorry, all right?
Thank you. Back again, sir.
Yes, I am.
This time under much different circumstances.
Yes, I'm going to see my co-worker.
How do you feel about that?
I can't tell you how excited I am. Jeez.
Cupcake Wednesday to boot, you know.
It's a diabetic's dream.
It sure is.
How are you?
Hey, nice to see you.
Good to see you again. So I'm just going to head into here.
Sure.
Hi.
How are you?
How you doing? I backed in.
So today, are you going to be offering advice? Are you going to be coaching him at all? Or are you
I
just gonna...
think if he wants advice, I could school him.
So today's interview will have a completely different dynamic.
You know, it's his interview. So if he has any questions or if he is, now that he's on board, I am here and at his beckoning call for whatever information he needs. I'm fascinated, though. I'm fascinated at the fact that he's spending so much time in, like, wardrobe. I just heard him talking about
John Varvatos and the whole deal. Yeah, he's taking this very seriously.
He really is. I've been doing it for 2 years. I don't know what pants I'll be wearing tomorrow, but he's got a whole wardrobe. I kind of don't. I love that he's so concerned.
He's very professional.
I guess he makes me feel very unprofessional.
Why, you don't plan on wearing any pants at all?
There's a desk.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be in boxers the whole time.
Yeah, be comfortable.
Comfort first.
Yes.
Hey, Howie's here. Howie Mandel, my co-judge on America's Got Talent. We have not hooked up on the phone or talked since I announced that I'm a judge. And Howie's been going around doing some interviews, saying some real nice things about me. So we have a lot to talk about. There he is, my co-judge. Whoever thought that, Howie, whoever thought that we would end up on the same TV show? Working together. It's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I mean, we're only like 2 weeks away from taping.
2 weeks away.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated. I've been listening to every moment of you. I love the preparation and the thought that you're putting into this.
Well, first of all, I notice you have a certain look on the show. I see you wear like kind of a jumpsuit, kind of black thing.
Jumpsuit.
You're a good dresser.
A jumpsuit?
Be honest.
I wear a jumpsuit. It's a one piece.
Do you?
No.
Who dresses you? Stop it. You don't.
𝗏𝗄𝗏. Didn't she call you 𝗏𝗄𝗏?
No, I don't. I didn't get that opportunity.
Yeah,
𝗏𝗏𝗏.
you did. Who called you?
No one.
There's a wardrobe
Is
person.
𝗏𝗄𝗏 from the show?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they said there's a wardrobe person who, I guess when you do the show, and when we're taping in Los Angeles, for example, they want you to wear the same thing both days.
Right.
So they hold on to your outfit for continuity.
Right.
And then they steam it and stuff, and then they leave it for the next day. That I've been told.
But I love the detail that you're putting into it, because I had no thought. In fact, that's not
Me
something...
neither. So,
Yes,
but I've got to put thought into it.
I don't believe you.
Well, if I'm going to be on TV, I got to think about what I'm going to wear.
I heard you just saying you were at John Varvatos getting fitted
Yes, because I don't have 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
No, you do. Just like I do. She dresses everyone on the show. Here, they actually called me.
I didn't know.
When I signed on to do the show, they called me and they said, do you have a look? Is there something you want in particular? I think you told this story, or Jason told you this story.
Yeah.
And, I don't think about wardrobe and I don't think about anything. So I said, you know what? Honestly, I'll be totally honest with you. Tunics.
Right.
I'm into tunics and kind of a medieval look.
They told me this.
Did they tell you that?
Yeah.
And then she goes, and she doesn't know me, and it's on the phone, and she goes, are you serious? I go, yes. With the advent of medieval times and all that, they're coming back.
So you want some chainmail?
You want the Renaissance.
Whatever, and I know you're a wardrobe person, and you'll come up with it, but and she goes, you serious? And then it was like just an awkward silence, and then we hung up, and I never, reconnected.
Can I tell you, like 12 of the NBC guys were here. It was nice. They flew in. They wanted to know, they were kind of briefing me on what goes on America's Got Talent and discussing promotion and all this. And I said, gee, what is this wardrobe and blah, blah, blah. And they said, yeah, Howie told them the first year that he wanted Renaissance.
Yeah, I did.
And this poor woman went out.
Yeah.
And literally bought up Renaissance outfits like chainmail.
Oh my!
All this stuff.
That's my thing,
Yeah, you love yanking people's chains
because the Hoff wore a vest and mine was like a tunic.
Well, I was saying we should come up with an America's Got Talent uniform.
But here's the thing:
would take out
I don't think about anything. I just.
But you do.
No.
Because
you don't show up like this.
Yeah,
I do.
No, he does.
Wait. Let's back up.
Yeah.
Like this? What does that mean?
This is sort of what you wear on the show. It's a little more dressy, but a little dressier.
A lot of times I'll wear my own clothes. She's wonderful. She looks at what I wear, and then at the end of the season, I get the boxes of everything they gave me. And right now, I dress out of a box.
Right. You take whatever clothing they gave you and you wear it.
But
I'm the same way. But no one offered me 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
I promise you're offered.
So
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Ralph, who I use for every day here, he's going to
the fact that you use somebody to dress you for radio.
Well, of course, no. We have a TV show every day. And I go, it's not funny.
I know.
Now listen, you're known to. Let's clear up a bunch of things.
Okay.
Because we're working together.
Okay.
Now it's no longer. It's a work relationship.
I know what you're going to say.
No.
You don't want me to bother you.
Yeah. Now look, I know with Piers. And it's funny to me that you put a soda machine in front of his door and he couldn't get out of his door and all that. But honestly, if you fuck with me, I'm going to kill you. I don't mean like beat you up. I mean, I'll kill you.
Here's my weakness. Can I tell you what my weakness is?
Right.
If I hear that you have a weakness, or that something really irks you, it's like water flowing downhill.
But it's kind of a draw because I'm the same way. Because I will take my hands, put them in shit, and cover your whole body with it because you're a germphobe. I will ruin you. I will go to war with
Like
you.
I said, I hear you're concerned about lighting. Were you concerned about the lighting and how they were going to light
I said to them,
you?
I said, listen to me.
How
I
much?
pulled the executives in, right? I said, look, you see this face? I said, who's your audience? They said, women 35 to 49. I said, well, good choice. I'm choosing me. I'm a real turn-on to women. I said, you better take a fucking camera, put it on the moon, and shoot me from there because you can't get the camera far enough away from this face. Number
But you
one.
know I'm bringing lights to work.
Good. Bring lights.
No, to aim at you.
Well, go ahead. Aim the fucking lights. And I'm bringing germs. I'm going to rub all over you. You'll be showering for months.
Here's the beauty. Can I just tell you
Go ahead.
something?
I'm very excited to work with you.
And I'm excited to work with you. Here is the beauty of this show, for me. And I think that you should have the same attitude that I have.
Go ahead.
This is the one job that exists that is not a job.
Right. I don't view this as a job.
You know, people don't know, and I know, that what you do here and you sit and talk, this takes a huge team and hours of preparation and you work at it and you know how this conversation is going to flow and you know where you want to take it and what you want to do. And
It requires effort.
The beauty of America's Got Talent and any of these other things, it's not, I can't believe, and I said it, when I got the job, I used to sit at home in my underpants on the couch doing exactly what they're paying me to do.
Right. You would judge.
I don't think about it.
Right.
I don't think about what they're going to dress me in. I don't think about what I'm going to see. And I am so thrilled to just sit there.
Well, they told me, because I said to them, what are the real hours? Because I've been frantic about it. Because I get up early.
Yeah.
And I get tired because I'm used to getting up at 4 in the morning. Like the day we tape, we don't start till 11.
Right.
So, you know, they said some days it's like 11, 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I said, what's the delay? They said, well, some of it is we have to do setups. But they also said Howie loves being there. And Howie will sit there and he will, you know, drag this thing out.
No, it's a 4-hour day, and because I'm there, it's 12?
Yes.
No, they didn't say that.
So listen.
They did not say that.
Yeah, they kind of did.
No, they did.
They blamed it on you.
Here's the actual truth. I'm going to tell you about the schedule.
All right.
The schedule is, and I absolutely love it, and I don't know why you wouldn't love it.
They said you love being there so much that you barely want to go home.
I do love being there.
Right. But let's go home at some point and be fresh for the next day. Don't listen.
But you know what? If you're tired,
I'm going to lock you in your dressing room.
If you're tired and you can't focus, then tell the act. You know, I'll be totally honest with you. It might have been good. I dozed off.
Once my adrenaline starts going, I'm there. Now, I don't know about you, but the one thing I do take seriously about this job, I really want to find real talent.
Hey. And do you think my goal
Sometimes
is different?
I think you do put through people. I thought you
for fun.
this season. I thought you put through people for peers to irk him.
You want to hear my theory?
Yeah.
And I think we have the same theory, except you don't know until you sit there how it's done. Here is my theory.
Okay.
I love America's Got Talent because it is so much more than just a singing and dancing competition.
I agree.
I am tired of singing and dancing, and
Me
you could
too.
do that someplace else.
I agree.
Plus, I believe that, and I'm not taking anything away from anybody who is a phenomenal musical talent.
Right.
But I would love to see somebody, as you said, somebody else beyond a singer win this contest.
Agree. I'd like to see a magician. If you're talking about a true great Vegas act, those guys make a fortune in Vegas.
Well, here's the truth.
Okay.
Let me say, it's whoever. You know, a magician for me, I am not a huge fan of magic, but I am a fan of performance.
Right.
So if somebody figures out a way to do the 3 tricks that exist.
Right.
You know,
and do it in a new way. Like Copperfield was really good at that. He's flouncing around on the stage. Right.
Flouncing.
Yes.
Yes. So, but if somebody can flounce with finesse.
Exactly.
Then we put them through. So now here's the thing. Many times there will be a cavalcade of singer after singer after singer, no better than anybody you see on a cruise or in a Ramada Inn.
Agreed.
But the audience there thinks they're great because they're from the hometown. People think they're great, and then I'll see an Eric, the actor.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I will say, and somebody like Piers will say, well, that's not a talent.
Right.
And I'll say, I will rather come and listen to Eric, and now that I know that he does accents and voices.
You would rather listen to Eric than some mediocre singer.
And the truth be told, your whole career...
But wait a second. It is the Tiny Tim factor. Like, if Tiny Tim came on America's Got Talent, Piers would have voted him off, and possibly you would have, and Sharon would have. But he went on to be a huge star because he was a freak and he was so interesting.
But Tiny Tim and your Whack Pack here, and you know, there's so many other characters.
But let's be real. Let's figure out now as judges, because at this point it's you and me. Okay. We can outvote Sharon.
You're going to be a united front.
Let's unite. Let's decide right now on this show.
Right.
What our criteria is going to be, because I think it's confused over there.
I think you're overthinking.
Are we looking for the next big superstar act that can that would take you away from the gambling tables in Vegas, that would be as good as Howie Mandel in Vegas, someone who would be compelling and great and really sell tickets, or are we looking for something like a freak show, you know?
But let me just say something. A freak show, you know, and they're not in the same category, but if you look at what the Blue Man Group was doing, you know.
But Blue Man Group was a fully realized show.
Well, you know, when they started in a little club in a basement here in New York,
right.
They were, you know, 3-4 guys who were covered in blue paint, and they were banging on pipes, and you know.
So explain to me why you put through those chipmunk-looking characters,
the funny little people.
The funny little people. They were not.
Well,
listen, there was no different than what you'd see in Disneyland.
Well,
so they put in a costume and they jumped up and down.
Okay.
You did that to Pierce. That wasn't right.
No. Yes.
Right.
And no. Yes and no.
Right.
Here's the thing.
You can't have yes and no.
I can have both.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yes and no. Because in that particular day, I believe that I would rather bring them forward. If I bring them forward, somebody else doesn't go forward. It fills the spot. I have a better chance of not getting another singer. I believe with those funny little people,
yes,
that I could create. I believe I can create.
But it's up to them to create.
A Vegas show. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
It's not up to you creating. It's what they've got to present to you on the stage.
But you realize that our team there, once they go through the audition process, there's a lot of production people and production value, you know.
Right.
So if you look, I want to give you a better example.
Okay.
You hated the guy 2 years ago. There was this kid that did a kite. That flew a kite.
Terrible.
Why is that terrible?
Because I wouldn't pay 10 cents. Okay,
I don't believe
criteria.
you wouldn't.
Here's the criteria. I'm going to ask you this when we're taping the show.
Okay.
If we disagree on something.
Right.
I'm going to say to you, hey, Howie, put up your own money and bankroll this act. You wouldn't do it. You would not bankroll the kid with the kite.
You want to make
And you're a guy who produces television shows, and you've got a big career.
Let me tell you something. I disagree with you. If you take the guy with the kite.
Go ahead.
And in Las Vegas. And this
you
guy,
make him part of a show?
No.
Oh.
But he's the headlining show. He has these kites, and you have lasers, and you have great music.
He didn't have
and
lasers.
You have but that's what it could become for a Vegas show.
You can't say what it becomes. He should have brought on lasers then.
No, but I am more apt to go see this musical kite-flying laser show in Vegas than I would to go see some
singer.
Guy standing there with a guitar who I have no idea who he is.
But are you saying you're going to be biased against people who come to sing? No. You're going to, if you see somebody great, you will put them through.
Right.
Here's what, I was talking to Simon Cowell the other night. We had a 45-minute discussion about this.
Right.
And he said, you know, take it from the guy who's supposedly the expert at judging, but he said, if you get influenced by the audience sitting there and you put through these mediocre acts, you'll never get rid of them because America starts to vote for them and they feel sorry for them. You can't.
I don't like when they have a story. I don't like when people are voting on a story.
The guy who won last year had such a story. He was a car wash guy.
Yeah.
To me, he was a novelty act. I don't think he should have won.
Well, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
My take on last year and my favorite act was Illuminate.
I agree.
But that's who I kept saying.
I know you did.
But by the same token, when you're sitting in the room and you see this guy, and when he came out and he was, before they put him in suits and everything,
Yeah,
and
right.
I wasn't expecting, you know, this Frank Sinatra, this crooner kind of voice.
Right.
You know, and I saw that the women liked him. I saw they liked the sound of his voice. Beyond the story, you know, I see why he got as far as he got. And, you know, when you look at Michael Bublé and you look at Harry Connick, they've had, like, big Vegas.
See, I can't stand that crap. Harry Connick Michael Bublé.
But I'm not asking you if you can stand it, and they're not asking you if you can stand it.
And I don't think Vegas can stand it. And isn't the criteria whether or not the guy could be a big Vegas act? That's the criteria.
And you're telling me Michael Bublé can't be a big Vegas act?
Michael Bublé can. He's done it, but I don't think there's room for 20 Michael Bublés.
Is there room for one more?
Well, I felt it was like such a novelty that a black guy was singing Frank Sinatra, that it was a novelty act. It wasn't really a true great Vegas act. And I met the guy. He's a lovely guy. I'm glad he won just because he got a bunch of money and he was working in a car wash and now he can support his family. But I want a superstar out of this. We've got to get a superstar.
Well, you know, the truth is America's Got Talent has launched superstars.
We've got the ventriloquist guy who supposedly has $100 million.
No, but I'm saying even if they didn't win that exposure, you know, you look at
Jackie Ivanko. Okay.
Who
else?
The guy you're talking about is Terry Fader.
Okay.
Who's got a $100 million contract.
What does that mean, a $100 million contract?
That he gets, he gets, if the place is sold out each and every night at full price seating.
Right.
Then he would probably stand over 5 years to make $100 million.
Do you think I'll become the guy who's the voice of reason, like sort of like Piers, because you and Sharon,
leader?
Yeah, you and Sharon seem to always sort of team up with each other.
I don't think that's true. I think I'm a voice of reason.
I think I am. I think you were more the voice of reason the first season, and then the second season, you started to vote people in just because you wanted to irk Piers.
No.
That's the impression I got.
Well, I'm sorry you got that impression. That's not true. I'm totally honest on that show. I would never, you know, I think it's funny, and I think there's something to be said, and you called it the Tiny Tim factor. There was this guy the year before, Ronith. I don't know if you remember. I just saw him. I just played in New Jersey, and he came up to. He was.
The old
Indian
guy.
He's an Indian guy, who was doing impressions.
right. I remember that.
He couldn't do. He didn't do. And he said he had the man of 100 voices. And I thought I could build this guy as a man with 100 voices, each of them sounding exactly the same.
But that's a one joke guy, and I thought you were crazy to put him through.
But
because
he's
not. He's a
one
joke
joke guy.
He would never make a career of his own. Yeah, if he sat on the Howard Stern show and I sat and talked to him and made interesting things with him every day, he could be made into a star, like Eric the Midget or something. But a guy sustaining that on his own, Eric the Midget can't sustain that on his own.
Let me just tell you.
Go ahead.
Let me talk to you as a producer.
We are going to have so many arguments on this show.
What if in the context, and you got to produce it. It's not just these guys come to you with no team behind them.
Right.
If I had this guy who believed that he did characters, what if I hired a cast of hundreds for the stage?
But Howie, that's like saying a comedian comes on and he's shitty, but you say to yourself, boy, if I write him his material, he'll be terrific. I mean, you can't. The guy's got to come on and wow you. You can't say
you
what
can't
if.
compare the comedian.
Sure you can.
No, I can say.
There was a woman on that you had last season who did voices and impressions. She was very good. She did good impressions.
I agreed with you.
She had crap material.
That's exactly right.
And I would have said to her, I would have said, you know what? You run out right now and hire. I'll give you the name of 5 guys that I know that can write comedy material for you. I would have said that to her.
She did it wrong.
Right.
She could have, but she did have the persona. Had she gone back to the clubs, had she got a writer, she would have gone further.
Yes.
And there was another comic, J. Chris Newberg, who actually went further than any other comic did. Remember, he's the guy that roasted Piers.
Right.
He's great.
But we can't sit there and say, what if they don't go out and hire them? In other words, I can't sit there and imagine their act for them.
But I think that I did say that she was great. She had, she had a lot of stage presence, and that she didn't have material. And she didn't make it as far as the other comic because she didn't have material.
So you think you're the voice of reason? That's interesting. Don't you think, and I was going to say
I think we come at it from different perspectives,
right?
But we'll have good, healthy discussion.
I think it'll be good. Now tell me what happens in Vegas week. Do we really decide? That's where we decide who really goes through.
And we sit in a room and we argue because it's got to be down
Let's
to
not
the 40th.
argue. Just listen to me and everything will be fine. Really? We can get out of that room in 10 minutes.
You have no idea how competitive I am, and I really am, and I'm really serious about trying to find. We sat up till 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, my
no.
goodness. Don't even say that.
I will put a pillow over your head and suffocate you if you keep me up till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Vegas is the long hours.
That's the long hours because do the producers come to us and say, listen,
all of us,
we strongly urge, you're saying it's me, you, and Sharon really make it.
And the producers.
Oh, and the producers.
Yes.
And we decide.
Yes.
Till 2, 3 in the morning.
Well, we will look at the tapes of what they did. We'll take everything into consideration, and we'll say, what do you know?
Is it hard to make that final cut?
The Vegas is
brutal.
Brutal.
Because you feel bad that you're not...
On 2 levels.
Okay.
Number 1, because you're making, they're saying 48, and you're going, but this guy was great, and this guy was great. And
yeah, we got to give him a shot, right?
Yeah, and so amongst us, judges and producers, we can get pretty heated and argue.
We do. We get passionate and yell at each other.
See how passionate you feel about somebody, and then your guy's not in, And
you got to live with it.
And you got to live with it. So there's that, and then you have to face them. And these people have, their hopes and dreams. They've made it all the way to Vegas, and then they face you, and then they give us...
I think that's going to be harder for me than I can imagine.
That's the hardest part of the job. I hate that.
I don't like to see somebody's dream burst. But, like, the other day, a father called in, and he said, I'm having my 10-year-old audition, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. She had a tape on YouTube. I listened to her. I said, she's terrible. She doesn't have it. She could develop. She's 10 years old. But don't put your kid through that. What are you doing?
I would love if people just phoned in like that. But the thing is that they're going to be standing in front of you. And they've made it to Vegas.
Right.
And their hopes and their dreams. And it's set up so that it's really tough. For people who have watched the show, everybody shows up in Vegas. And we tell you they're put into 3 groups.
Right.
One group... We tell you, you're not even going to perform. You're going right to Hollywood. We're not going to Hollywood anymore. You're going to New York.
Right.
Wow.
Right. To New York. Yeah.
You're going to New York. One group, we say, you are going to perform here.
Right.
And there's 48 spots. Okay. Well, there's not 48. The people that went
you've got to essentially audition again.
That went to New York. You got to. There's 22 remaining spots. You got to go for the 22 remaining spots.
Right.
If the third group. If we can't find 22 in that third group,
there'll
be 5 remaining spots for this whole third group, and you can go.
We have real power.
Oh, you have no idea.
That third group must be.
What a fun thing, but a big responsibility in a sense.
It really is. As much as it's fun and everything, people's lives and careers and futures are in our hands, and your words are like daggers.
Do you think when you were coming up, you've had a brilliant career. Do you think you would have done America's Got Talent? I don't think you would have gone that route.
I did. I started on a show called Make Me Laugh.
All right.
Which was basically judging, for every second that they didn't laugh.
Right.
You won money.
Right.
And then the next show I did was on Showtime. It was called the Laugh-a-thon, and Jimmy Brogan hosted it.
And it's true.
It was
you
a
did.
Contest.
The way I became aware of you was the Merv Griffin show. That's where I got turned on.
I did 14 Merv Griffin shows.
Yeah, I got turned on to you through that.
Yeah.
So I guess you built your career on TV, but you've honed your act outside of television.
I'm still playing I do 200 live dates a year.
How do you work that into this schedule? Do you get off America's Got Talent and then go fly and do a date?
I will usually fly in and out and do a date, yes.
So you're busy.
But you also have
busy.
Mobbed.
And I do Mobbed.
Oh, we got to get to that. But finish this for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Howie, don't you think on America's Got Talent, and I even watched you with Piers, don't you think you promote your Twitter account too much?
No, here's the thing.
It feels desperate to me.
No, here's the thing.
You don't need to promote that.
I'll tell you why I'm promoting Twitter.
Go ahead.
At Howie M. Mandel.
Yeah, what is that? But why do you care?
You're on Twitter. I'll tell you why.
I'm on Twitter, but who gives a fuck?
And you're going to love it more than ever on this show. And I
hardly tweet.
I'm the one who told Piers Morgan about Twitter.
Right.
And even before you did that live tweeting when you were watching your movie, right. I did it 3 years ago.
Really?
I did. Well, that first.
Okay.
No. On the show, because I found this Twitter.
Okay.
Okay. And what was amazing during the live shows was people were going, I would read the tweets live.
Right, I remember.
And they were going, he's off key. or they were going, we can't hear you, or they're going, and I see like a barrage.
Well, I'm not going to sit there and listen.
A
big mistake is for us to react as an audience when we judge. And Simon said this. The biggest mistake you can make is react to what the audience is doing. If they're cheering and screaming and then you put them through. We have to tune out the audience. And the Twitter people, you have to tune out. Who are they?
Well, here's what I do.
We're interested in your opinion.
At that point, when we're in the live show,
right.
I think that we're looking for somebody that is marketable to America. And even if I don't like the act, even if I'm not a fan of country music, I'm not really a fan of magic.
You will read the Twitter and say, okay, since they like it, I'll put them through. I think that's wrong.
No. It's not that easy. But I want to be informed.
Right.
I want to be informed by what's happening. And I have a and they got mad at me. The producers went, you better put that down.
Right.
NBC came out and said, stop that.
Yes.
And this past year,
right.
They told everybody, tweet and do it because they're getting another platform to promote.
Everyone's with social media.
Yeah.
But I think that it is our obligation to give our opinion, which you do.
I do.
And then fuck Twitter and everyone else, and this is it. We're the judges, and that's it.
But don't you want to know, I will say that, to a contestant, I don't get it.
Right.
But I got to tell you that you just lit up, and I don't go by the audience in the theater or in the studio.
No, we can't.
No, but there's 15, 20 million people listening at home. And if it's coming through, it's amazing how different something seems when you're there live versus how you watch it or how it...
Right.
And I'm interested in seeing how the audience is.
How many times during the season do we get to have sex with the good-looking girl contestants so that they can get put through to the next round? How often do you take advantage? Like, do you take advantage of that a lot?
It is encouraged.
Yeah.
But
right. You send out a vibe and you hope for the best.
Right.
Yeah. You must be. Do we have a lot of downtime?
No.
No, there's not a lot of downtime. You get in there and things start to happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. The 12-hour day is like a packed day. It's act after act after act. See, I'm a fan of, when I'm not working, I'll sit on YouTube. I watch TV. My TV's on 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't sleep.
That's the problem. You're a little too into it. We can't spend all day there. Let's move along, get the opinion, and go on.
Well, we get the opinion, and we do move on. But I could see. I love great acts. I love bad acts. It's the best job.
It is fun. I tell you what. I said to Robin, I said, I got to get on one of these shows and be a judge. It's got to be the greatest fucking job ever.
And what I'm telling you, Howard, is don't stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Just show up to the party.
I'm glad you said that because originally...
I wanted to ask, because one of the things about the judging, Piers would make up his mind pretty quickly.
Yes.
If he hated it.
Well, he wanted to get out of there to a CNN show.
And he'd hit the buzzer, and then he'd turn around and look at you two, and you would let him finish.
Yeah, I thought you were doing that to irritate him sometimes.
No.
No? Really?
No, because here's the thing. I do have empathy for anybody who's a performer. And, I don't believe, and they only have 90 seconds.
Right.
So if you can't wait another 20 seconds, that doesn't mean that there aren't some people.
But the concept is to gong show them, in a sense, to buzz them if they're not good. Right.
And I have. It's not that
I
have hit the buzzer, but not as frequently as Piers did.
Did you hear the rumor that they were thinking of adding a fourth judge?
I did hear that rumor.
But I understand that
they're not.
That Simon was pushing for that.
Yes.
Yeah, because did you think that might slow it down?
Well, first of all, I don't really understand the concept because just the odds of voting. Three,
right. They need a tiebreaker.
I don't know how 4 would work.
Right.
Number one, number two, especially in the live show.
Right.
That's hard for me because they'll say, you got 20 seconds.
Right.
You got, so you want to critique it, you want to tell them why you like it, and
right.
You always feel like, did what I say make sense?
It's funny. I was going to say to you before that, this concept of overthinking it. When they first approached me about doing this, I said, oh, okay. Now I got to come up with, I said to them, I need to see the acts ahead of time so I can do blah, blah. And they said, no, we're just interested in your opinion. Then I started thinking, oh, what's got to go on, what I'm going to do, and this and that. And I said, no. That gets in the way of the show. The secret, I believe, is that
spontaneity.
It's not the Howard Stern show. It's America's Got Talent. They're calling me in to be a judge, and I should just give them my opinion.
It was
and that's
such an adjustment for me. You know, the thing is, as somebody who's a performer and wants to be loved, you know, when we're in Austin, Texas,
right,
and they say, "Ladies and gentlemen, 14-year-old Carolyn from Austin, Texas," the crowd there is going wild.
Right.
Carolyn can't sing a note, a fucking note. And I go, really? You know, singing is not really...
It's not for you.
It's not for you. And these 300 people or 3,000 people who's ever in the theater starts booing me. I mean, that was tough. And I had to say, you know what? But America's on board, I hope. I mean, it was really tough the first time.
I could imagine.
And they could hate. They turn on you. They're excited that you show up. And then they hate you.
Well, also, as a great performer as you are, I would imagine it's difficult sometimes not to shtick it up and not to say, okay, I'm going to do some comedy here, or now it's my turn to talk and I'm going to do this. That will ruin the whole idea of the show, right? I mean,
what I have found to be the best, and if I can give you any advice, is stop thinking.
Right.
There is no job in the history of show business
where you don't have to think. This is
nothing.
It.
There's no preparation. People like Jason Raff and all these people, they create a monster. They build it. They work. They've been working all year long. They're picking the acts that we're going to see.
I've spoken to Jason, Meredith Arr, Brendan Rigg, Paul Talegdi, and everyone said the same thing you're saying. They said, look, we just want your opinion, and that's it, and then move on. And that's what we're after. I said, well, I can do that.
And I think if you overthink it, that'll show.
Right.
You know, it'll look like prepared. You know, I don't prepare material.
Right.
I don't prepare. It's just whatever comes out. And you know something? Your intellect and your honesty is what has gotten you to where you are.
And that's what people are interested in.
And if you bring that to the show, and as long as you don't try to be something that you're not, or that you think you should be.
Is this your third season?
This is going to be my third season. I've done 2.
You've done 2 seasons. This is your third.
Yeah.
You think Sharon's excited about doing it?
I think that she's very excited. She's very excited about you. I think that this is going to be a little hard for her.
With the New York thing.
Because she has the talk, right? In Vegas.
Right.
In L.A.
Is she on board?
I assume she is.
Right.
So, why are you asking? Have you
No,
heard
no,
something?
I don't know. I haven't had any contact with Sharon except she came in and did our show a couple of weeks ago.
That was before you had announced.
Yeah, she said she's on board, but I didn't know.
So she's on board.
So what is she going to do? How does she do the talk?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see.
She did not say she was on board when she was
didn't?
here.
What did she say?
She said that she was staying with L.A. and that, you know, New York seemed to be a problem for her. She loves the show.
I think
and would love to
I don't know
it.
that it's a problem for her as much as it might be a problem for CBS, right?
Isn't our show, America's Got Talent, way more important than that dopey talk show she does? Because we're a network show on at night that's a huge #1 hit.
Well,
if she's going to give up one show, give up that other stupid
I
fucking
don't think
show.
she's giving anything up, and I haven't. I'm so busy that I haven't had any contact with her. I assumed if she wasn't on board, we would have heard about it.
Right.
So I think it's the 3 of us.
Was there? I was reading about your relationship with Piers and Sharon, and one time there was an incident where you guys were on a plane.
Yeah.
Piers was asleep.
Yeah.
When he woke up, Sharon put her tits in his face, bare tits in his face.
Really?
And
he was upset about that?
Because Nick was videotaping it.
Why would he be upset about
Nick Cannon videotaped it.
I'd love that.
I know, but
Put your tits in my face every fucking day. She's got great rack.
She does.
Why would he be upset about that?
I think because he's the anchor at CNN and he felt that wasn't the image he wanted to
Didn't
project.
Piers give up the wrong job, honestly? I thought Piers was terrific on the show. I've said that everywhere.
Yeah, I was. I was happier with him than he was with me.
Right, but CNN, I think he was happy with it. I think he liked the animosity, and it didn't feel real to me. Do you think it was real that he really didn't dislike you?
I think he disliked. I think he didn't get my way of judging. I think he didn't get my sense of humor, and I think that I do think it was real.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I was real.
I took the test on the America's Got Talent website to see who you're most like as a judge, and I was convinced I would be most like Piers. I was most like you.
Really?
That's what it said.
Mine came up with, I took the test too, and mine came up like Brandy.
Really? That's frightening.
Yeah, you don't remember she was a host?
Yes, of course. David Hasselhoff, Brandy. Regis used to be the host. Then it was Jerry Springer. I'm a big fan of the show. So I like you. I said, hey, I'm sitting at home doing this. I might as well go get paid to be the judge.
It's the best job.
I'm very honored that they chose me.
I know, but you seem very incredibly neurotic and worried.
No,
but that's just him.
I approach everything in a serious manner. I really do.
But
I take it seriously.
I'm glad that you're on board and you're taking it seriously. But I'm telling you, have fun, be yourself.
But look, the Hoff. Let's talk about it honestly. He didn't take it so seriously.
I think he did. I think he took it like he takes life. You know, that's it. Like he takes his hamburgers and his children.
If it's not important to the judges. It's still, you know, in terms of the world events and where we're going as a country and how our world is going, this is not the most important thing. But if the judges on this show don't take it seriously and really look for real talent, then the show's whole premise is out the window.
Here's where for me, where it goes wrong. If the judge is more concerned about how they're being perceived versus their honesty.
Has that happened? Was Piers, are you referring to Piers?
I'm not referring to anybody in particular, but I know that it's hard for some judges, even at a time when they believe that they should be negative, or they believe, and so I just learned, and I'm comfortable, and I've got 3 years in, and it'll take an adjustment for you.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, it'll take an adjustment. Comfortable in being booed. I get booed like crazy in every hometown in the travel. But you're sitting, listen, when you show up someplace and 3,000 people from their hometown are there and they hate you because you haven't found any talent. There's mornings where we'll go through crap, and we haven't found anything, and you know, we make comments like, what is happening in this town? It's a hard adjustment, but it's a great show.
Now, I like Nick Cannon on the show, Howie.
I love Nick Cannon.
I think he does a great job. And I told him that I was on his show, and I really do. But I am so worried about this guy. Today he'd announced well, first of all, his kidneys failed. Why did they fail? This is a guy who doesn't want to be home. He works nonstop.
Did you know his schedule? It's like nuts.
It's nuts. Now he announced he's directing a movie.
No.
Where he's teaming up comedians. And who is he teaming him up with? Comedians and rappers or something. He's directing a movie.
When?
This is a guy who is not aware of his own health. He's definitely not a guy who wants to be home. Let's be honest, right? I mean, he's like a Jamaican. He's taking 50 jobs. And I said to him, I think you're key to the show. I want you there. Why don't you give up a couple of jobs?
Didn't the doctor tell him that?
Now he announced he's directing a movie.
Well, then that's
big mistake. It's stupid. Maybe we should do an intervention on this guy.
I think there should be an intervention.
I mean, what's he doing? They're telling me he takes a pillow and lays down on the floor between takes or something.
He does.
Yeah. I mean, that's insane.
He sleeps whenever he can get. I've never seen anybody, you know, they talk about Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
Ryan Seacrest is basically unemployed compared to Nick Cannon.
And Ryan's got a lot going on.
Yeah. He's got to be thrilled, Nick, that you're on board, because New York, he was taking the plane flights. He was always flying with me. It
was crazy. His radio show starts at 6 in the morning, which means he was in L.A. starting the show at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Finishing at 7.
Right.
Then he drives to the set of America's Got Talent because his call time is earlier because he's the host.
Right.
And he literally would go from 7 in the morning till about midnight.
And at America's Got Talent, in downtime, he would take meetings because he's an executive at Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so how is this guy alive?
Well, one of his kidneys quit and left.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I can't take this anymore.
Completely understandable that his kidneys failed.
Have you ever called him aside and said, listen, I care about you. Why don't you fucking calm down? I mean, you don't have to have every job. You've never done that.
I've never done that.
You don't feel comfortable with that?
No. I told you, I show up, I don't care. I do. I don't give any thought.
Did you get the invite, as I did, for the special dinner that we're having the night before?
Yes.
Yes. No, not Jimmy. No, not Jimmy's.
Oh.
we're having an America's Got Talent dinner.
Did I get the invite?
Yeah, well, I saw your name on it.
Oh,
they put your
I
email address on there. And
Did they really?
Yeah, I was like, well, they shouldn't be sending that to everybody.
I didn't get it. Yeah, because you're hard to get a hold of. You know you're hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, well, why can't you get a hold of me?
Because you screen your calls and you didn't want to talk to me.
No, bullshit.
It is not bullshit.
It's a service that forwards my call to me wherever I am. I wasn't at the phone.
Can I?
Of course, I want to talk to you.
No, you didn't. You wanted to hold it. You wanted to hold it till we were on air.
No, bullshit.
Because I called Gary. Gary told me that you're supposed to call this Spanish fly, and then I called that. I called that number.
You never called.
They go and then it says in the space, leave your name, and I go Howie.
Right.
And then they go, we are looking for him.
Right.
And then it goes away.
I wasn't there.
Wait. So they go, he's not there. Would you like to leave a message? Well, I don't know who Spanish Fly is, so I'm not going to leave a message and a phone number on there. No, I didn't hear your voice. So I don't know.
It says Howard.
Wait. So then they say he's not there. Will you leave a message? I go, no. Call back 2 hours later.
Okay.
Same thing. Howie. Now, your phone rings somewhere, and then you weren't there.
It rings. I'm not there. Sometimes I'm not home. But I'll answer my message.
3 times. I didn't leave a message.
Well,
so
he doesn't
you hear
leave a
Howie's
message.
on the phone. I don't want to talk to him now, and that's okay.
He doesn't leave a message.
I won't
Gary
leave
said,
messages.
did Howie call you? I said, no, he never called me.
And it doesn't give any information?
How would I know?
I
No.
won't leave a phone number on a robotic
But Howie,
thing. I don't know who
how
gets
would
this.
I know you called?
Because I left my name. It goes to your phone.
No, if you don't leave a message, it doesn't go anywhere.
And then I checked it. I heard Gary talking about it. I heard you talking about I didn't call you. You were waiting for my call. And I called Gary during the show that day, and I said, check this number. He told me that was the number. You do hear it. Your phone rings.
I didn't get you. I mean it. Howie, I love you. Why wouldn't I want to talk to you?
I don't know.
Why don't you try I'm busy, not I'm not at home? They're cell phones now.
Yeah.
But doesn't this thing search all your phones and wherever you are?
It forwards it to wherever I tell it to go.
Right.
But I wasn't obviously in by my phone.
A whole day.
It goes to my home.
A whole day?
No, I don't know. I never got a call from you. I never got a call from you.
Why don't you switch it when you go somewhere?
I do, but I might have been out running. I might have been. Sometimes I do stuff. You know what I mean?
And then you said, and then you wrote me an email.
Yes.
And you said, I'll call you.
And I never called you.
Right.
Well, I didn't want to bother you. You were calling me. I wasn't looking for you.
Well, then
I wanted
you didn't tell me to call you.
But actually, this is probably the conversation we would have had on the phone, right? I mean,
So you want to save it for radio?
No, it just worked out that way. I mean, what would we say in private about this?
How do you know what I wanted to call you about?
I assume you wanted to call me about America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had it.
Did you have something private you wanted to say to me?
Never mind.
I'm excited. Do you know?
I'm excited to be working with you.
How's the OCD?
It's not good.
It's bad? Worse than ever?
A little bit. You know, I'm doing this show, which makes it hard for me.
Which show? The Mobbed.
Which will you watch it tonight? I know you're on Letterman.
Now this is your second season.
No, it's really the first season. We did a special.
Right.
That's the one I promoted.
Tell people what Mobbed is again, in case they don't know.
Mobbed is, you know what flash mobs are?
Right.
And there's the spontaneous outbursts of singers and dancers in malls and train stations.
You go on Twitter and everyone decides to go do the Michael Jackson dance.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I thought, okay, so that's kind of neat. And that was, 5 years ago they were doing that. And then I love hidden camera. And I thought, if you have a secret, an intimate secret that you want to share with somebody, what better way to do it than to take that person to a public place and they hear it in a musical? And the first one we did was a proposal. But what if you want to quit a job? What if you want to tell your wife that you know that she's cheating?
Right.
Wouldn't it be great to hear that in a giant musical?
That's on tonight, the show?
Tonight is one. It's a really good one. I don't want to give away what it is, but the guy, they don't always
like
work
if I'm
out
fucking
great.
a guy's sister, I could get you to do a flash mob. And hey, guess what? Howard's fucking your sister.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
But on tonight's show, we have, and it's right after Idol, on tonight's show, it didn't work out the way we thought, because what happened is we always have this hidden camera thing, and it's this young guy, and as the dance breaks out, music starts, and we did kind of a, what, Smooth Criminal, that video?
Michael
so
Jackson.
the door opens, and we had the backlight, and these dancers come in, and they got chains, and they're backlit, and they're smoking everything. The guy thought he was going to die. He thought, I don't know what he thought, some sort of dancing gang was after him, and he starts going, leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck is this? I'm getting out of here. Don't you fucking touch me. You can
I
hear
would do that, too.
It's me. And they're going, just calm down, just watch. And they go, no fucking way, get me the fuck out of here. And you see me going, lock the door. We thought the whole thing, we had 2,000 people waiting there.
Do you have an episode where there's a pedophile and then announce it on the air or something like that?
Chris Hansen comes out dancing.
Like that? I would like to see that. So with the OCD now.
Yes.
I didn't know this part. You never told me. When you were a kid, when you were like a teenager, you'd come home from school and shower for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's unfucking believable. You've been tortured by this your whole life.
Yes.
I mean, imagine in high school. Who showers in high school?
No.
I showered once a week in high school.
Right. Boys are usually notorious for not showering.
That's right. Go ahead. Hands Bill, you're on with Howie Mandel. Watch Howie Mandel host Mob, premiering tonight at 9 o'clock on Fox. After American Idol.
That's a good spot.
That's a great spot.
Hey, Howie.
Will you watch it tonight? I want you to see it.
I will watch it.
And I'll watch you on Letterman.
Thank you.
Hey, Howie, how are you doing, brother?
All right.
I'm doing okay. Oh, right.
But how are we going to deal with that, too? I'm Howard.
Another question.
What are the odds of two Howards being on
a same show?
You know what I call it now? There's two Howards and an Osborne. It's H2O.
Oh, very good. Look at you.
I'm always marketing.
See, that's why.
Marketing.
That's why you're a genius.
Okay.
Ham Hands, go ahead.
Hey, Howie, listen, with your OCD and your germophobia, if your wife just comes out of the bathroom all washed up in private parts, are you still able to kiss her private parts or not?
Yeah, Howie,
Yes.
with OCD, are you able to go down on your wife?
Yes.
That's a good question, actually, Ham.
As long
Is
as
that really true? Do you sit there and go, oh, fuck,
No.
I'm going to get germs?
No, I won't.
I don't believe it.
No, I'm telling you. Why would I lie?
You'd probably prefer not to go down. Wouldn't you prefer